2. Sound.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, well, welcome to Thursday night special with the Critical Fail. It's another night in Chicago where we will not fail critically as we go into Chicago to fight vampires, werewolves, and wizards. Oh my.
Yay!
What we have here
And
is
possessed little girls.
Don't
possessed
forget
little
the
girls.
possessed little girls.
Yep.
And oil and taconite freighters.
And
Taconite
right?
freighters.
Taconite freighters.
Yep. And there's like ghosts ghosts and demons and priests, and it's all sorts of scary stuff.
Everything you see at church.
Yeah. And we got some special forces guys, and we've got some regular ass civilians that appreciate the chili cheese fries.
That's right.
We have some native presence here. We got old people that are skinny and like to do a lot of drugs and
Who's
give
that?
out
Who's
bullets.
that then? Who's that
Giving
then?
out bullets for Halloween.
Can none of you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Do you hear me? Do you hear me too loud?
No,
Oh, you
you're coming
sound
in.
great. Love
Yeah,
the
you're
love the
sounding
pop
perfect.
filter, by the way.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, and it just fell down on me.
Pop.
That's
filter.
brilliant.
Pop filter.
Okay, so we'll do a little bit of a review. We can do a quick little intro if people want to say a quick little, cover sheet, what your character is, who you is, what you all about.
Whoa. All right.
We can start on my left, and my left has Akono.
My name is, well, you can call me Akono. I am a weaver of the tapestry. I am a will worker. Call me what you will, a mage. And I have ended up in Chicago in search of a specific demon responsible for the death of my family. And not only my family, but a good friend of mine going way back. Our families were intertwined from before the time that we were born. This demon is also responsible for his family's death as well. So I'll let him tell you a little bit about that. His name is Jeb.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, so you can call me Jeb. And I have a certain set of skills that are particularly useful for putting down certain extra normal entities. That's just that's government talk for crazy ass shit. But me and Red, he's my Indian fellow there. Don't be too scared. He's only like a half-blooded, savage. But we've been tracking this particular demon quite a while, and I'm here to say, come hell or high water, I'm gonna put him down once and for all. Send him
Great.
straight back to hell, even if I have to follow him the whole way there just to make sure he gets home safe. So with that, and my motto is, there are no innocents at a cocaine vampire sex party. So with that,
Facts. Big
go
facts.
to
Well put indeed.
that's right. You lay him, I'll slay him. And next I'll go to he's my favorite padre because he's the padre with the iron. And this son bitch actually one time punched a werewolf square in the face. Gotta say, it's some craziest shit I ever seen. So with that,
Then he went on to play Asteroids.
What is all that beeping?
Hi, my name is Fata Albright. I'm a shadow priest. And I'll tell you 2 things that I like about my job. I get to fight werewolves with my fists, with the power of fucking gods. And 2, I get shot in the stomach and I come back for fucking more. I love it. The things I don't like about the job is pulling fucking even demons out of the souls of little girls. Have you ever had to do this? This is what I don't like about my job. But this is why I'm with these boys, to get shit done and fuck evil up. Let's do it. Floyd, what's going on in the truck?
Just munching on a couple chili dogs.
I believe via John Mellencamp that's sucking on a chili dog.
Floyd
a heads up.
doesn't suck as much as just inhale. So my name's Greg, and I'm playing Floyd, if that is his real name. He is by far the most intelligent member of the group. He's here to keep Jeb and the other government tools from messing everything up too much, but he doesn't do a very good job at it because the bullets usually end up flying.
And
them.
because he's lazy, let's be honest.
He loves being in Chicago because there's a lot of greasy, unhealthy food here, and a lot of places to race his truck around. Yeah, and in when he has spare time, he'll do a little bit of vampire hunting, but only if he's properly motivated. So with that, I will turn it over to last and certainly least intelligent,
My best friend.
our resident Brydiot Bartholomew.
Hi everybody, how are you? By the way, I just want to say, much like Adamant, I do hold a very intellectual interest in the Red Man. So, Akona, that's for you, Home Slice. Plus, this week I was like looking through some old VHS tapes, right? And I found this one. Let me know if it comes across okay. Just gives you a little bit of introduction as to what I'm on about.
Bartholomew spent a great deal of time with his good friend, Keith Richards. A more toxic relationship is hard to imagine.
Yeah, party boy and I was always shoulder to shoulder. We was twins, weren't we?
So he says to me, "Dirty boy, it's just a wee bit of old Egyptian embalming fluid with a bit of hoodooing cast over it. No big."
You're like trying to get extra experience points, aren't you?
Working.
Yeah.
Neither Richards or Benbow or any others on the scene remember what happened next.
So that
Bass
just
riff is
says
incredible.
Inspiration.
a little bit about me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I used to be, a rock star. Now, what you guys know about me, which most people don't, is I've removed myself from that world and become an arms dealer.
No, we know that. That's what we do know.
It was a
No,
drug
I was
dealer.
talking about everyone else. But it's all right. And I am currently having sex with someone while watching somebody sink through the floor.
Yes.
Or it's what I'm on.
Yes.
Or
Or
both.
both.
More than likely both.
There's a high non-zero probability of both.
What's weird is it might be all three of them, and I only said two.
Yes.
You have no idea if this is like current things or if you're just having a flashback to like Helsinki of '78.
Oh shit, Helsinki. Oh shit, how'd you know about Helsinki?
He doesn't. You're
no.
projecting through him. He's not actually
was,
saying anything. You just see his mouth moving.
You're bullshitting. That was 82. You. That was fucking awesome.
I know, because I'm your spirit animal.
You kind of are, really.
You assholes
With-
see the size of that chicken?
Here's,
So you
here's,
are right and totally fucked.
here's the current meme that would be, it would be a picture of a Kono, and it'd be like, the spirit animal you want. And then the next picture would be a picture of Jeb, and it'd be like, the spirit animal you get.
Uh-huh.
Woo.
Oh, Christ on a cracker. That's awesome. All right.
That's really great.
Fucking nut.
That one gets a
people.
nature boy woo.
Yes.
All righty.
Which is worse? Jeb is your spirit animal or Floyd is your spirit animal?
Oh, you know what? Floyd probably is, really.
I feel like
Or
Floyd's kind of my spirit animal already.
or Bartholomew is your spirit animal.
Ah! Oh, it's all right. He'd be passed out half the time. He wouldn't live past like 3 years
I kinda
old.
feel
My
like
spirit
Bartholomew
animal doesn't get
is
up until after noon, anyways.
That's right.
You feel like Bartholomew is what?
Sorry, yeah.
Oh.
He's Bartholomew's Jeb's service animal. Like, man, I'm feeling some anger, man.
Oh, you
Bart's
poor,
like, here, just take these pills. It'll make it all go away. It'll be wonderful.
oh, you poor bastards. Oh.
All right. Well, thank you for all of those intros. I am Marcus. I am the Lord of Darkness, taking us on this storytelling trip. For those who do not know, we are playing White Wolf's World of Darkness, where people can play vampires, werewolves, mages, hunters, or whatever the fuck you come up with. And if it's cool, it flies. Like even old hippies that changed to gun dealers. The rule of cool
No,
applies.
I missed out on hippies. I had sex a lot of hippies.
Yeah. No, you got the spirit animal of a hippie.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
So this is a storytelling game. So there's a lot of theater of the mind happening. There's not a lot of, measuring things out, making sure that, you've got the right distance and you've got the right speed and actions and such like that. The players are just as involved in the storytelling as long as it fits and makes sense within what is happening.
And of course, it's cool.
And the rule of cool flies. And speaking of the rule of cool, Alan, your little intro was dope, and you do get inspiration of some kind.
Thank you so much. I'm planning on doing a whole episode, both for Bart and for Apple Deadly,
Nice.
because why the hell not?
Hey.
Your reward is that when you die on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness.
So I've got that going for me, which is nice.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Which is nice.
I am
we'll
having
do
the
a-
craziest time with my freaking microphone. God, I
That's the
feel
problem with upgrades.
I tell you what's funny? I feel like Bert right now, which is shitty. I'm not supposed to feel that way.
I mean, you are something of a method role player.
I mean,
Guess so.
I was gonna say, did you pick up a meth, heroin, crack habit?
I did,
As
but I
a
didn't think that would
matter
have
of
anything to
fact-
do with it, really.
As a matter of fact, okay, we'll do a quick review.
Oh, real quick, can I get the address
yeah.
again, or what's the place?
Yeah, 1036 North Hoyne.
North. You know what? It's actually saved in my Google search now.
It just pops up. Yeah. I mean, this area is kind of like the Wiener House right now.
Oh,
I know. I live in Tucson, and one of the most popular addresses in my my Google Maps is 1036 North Hoyne Avenue.
They're like the people at Google are like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh,
Why are
we've
there
all
so
been
many
flagged.
hits for this hat?
By
For
like
this- for this
Homeland
house?
Security by now. They're
Yeah.
like, I think some shit's going down in Chicago. I have no idea. This guy's really interested.
From what we can intercept, it sounds really wild. you guys,
We keep sending agents out there, but
they don't come back. We need to get.
Every other Thursday, a group of people from all around the United States are desperately Googling 1030 North.
And for Christ's sakes, get Johnny over in IT looking into this Edwin H. Gott ship out of fucking wherever the hell Minnesota it came
Oh,
from.
wait, apparently it happened in 2018. Let's
I mean, I've got unusually high amounts of hits for for searching the size and hauling capacity of this ship.
The
my
dimensions.
favorite is they would have me actually tracking in real time on the ship tracking
That's
sites.
right. That's what I was thinking of. You were like,
Mhm.
it's now moving past this place. You had like
Mhm.
GPS coordinated it, like.
It. Oh, I'm hurting.
Okay. Well,
That's either really
okay.
cool or fucking kind of scary.
Yeah, I think that they can coexist. That's a
They
false
often-
dichotomy.
They often do.
So we'll do a quick little relapse. I mean review. And so right now the group of people they're off of North Hoyne, which is in the Taqueria Cocina. I don't know how to say that. I feel like Matt trying to pronounce Minnesota cities.
Christina.
Cena. Okay, so that's the
Cocina.
area that we're in, and
Or is it ATX Cocina or Cocina? Cocina. Sorry, yeah, Cocina.
and yeah, so they got some intel that there's been a lot of cocaine coming out and being dealt and being used in Chicago, and it has gotten the attention of some powerful figures throughout the city. There is a person who was involved with Task Force Valkyrie, which is a hunter sect, which is kind of like the Men in Black. They're government, they're well financed, they have their own select group of special forces type soldiers that look into the supernatural. One of the higher ups came to these guys, confronted them, and said, okay, there's some stuff going on. There's this cocaine stuff happening. Think that it might be supernatural in nature. Bartholomew, he was like, oh yeah, I know those parties. I've actually been to a few of them. They're pretty great. I
And
like
the
it.
the coke is phenomenal.
The coke is phenomenal, but not
Phenomenal.
compared,
Do,
but
do,
not
do, do,
compared
do.
to the orgies that
Phenomenal.
happen.
Yeah,
That,
the orgies
you know.
are even
I'll be the judge of that.
He will.
So-
He really will. It's crazy.
So they drove over to this house. It's a mansion, and they parked. They did a little bit of recon, sized the place out. Bartholomew and Disorderly Dan and Father Albright all got into the party, started drinking, socializing. They arrived at the party pretty early, so there was a lot of dead time where things were a little bit awkward. As the night went on, the party ramped up. More people came in, then the cocaine came out. People were moving upstairs, people were moving downstairs. Akono saw some figures that silhouetted themselves on the rooftops of some of the houses that they looked like very, very large humanoids. He got a feeling that they probably weren't human. They were probably something else. Tommy, the Task Force Valkyrie sniper, was on a roof that had Overwatch on the mansion. Father Albright came out of the mansion, gave an update to everybody, well, to Floyd and to Jeb. Jeb and Father Albright then went back into the mansion,
He also grabbed his smokes.
grabbed his smokes. That's right, because that's what he went out for.
Yep, and he proved that he went and got him. He actually grabbed some smokes.
Yep. Got a little bit of harassment at the door from the security, talked his way through it, got back into the party. As they got back into the party, someone
Well-
got into Jeb's face. Go ahead.
Well, Jeb and I went because they were searching people at the door, weren't they? And so Jeb
Oh yeah, you
Jeb
guys
and I went
upstairs.
around back and jumped up and went in the
Correct.
and then we ended up meeting up with, who did we run into? Was it Bart?
Open doors
No,
for
no,
us?
I was downstairs.
Okay, so then it
think-
was
was it
Father
Dan?
Albright.
Father Albright. Yeah.
It was
'Cause
Father
he
Albright.
went out to get cigarettes and then came back in and then walked upstairs, popped open the door for us. And yeah.
Yeah, I was only slightly busy at the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
boy.
a little bit. So
Okay.
I-
Sorry,
you
I
don't
just-
get the insinuation I'm having sex. Not
having
not
the s-
currently, not right now, not me.
Having the sexy time.
But Bart he's having a good time.
having
Sorry,
a
I'm
good
having
time,
a little
having a
Twitch
good time.
issue.
Not a shooting star.
Oh wow, the place that we're at in this 1036 North Point Avenue, we're just east and a little bit north of the Ukrainian village area of Chicago.
Interesting. Good thing
Ooh.
I've got the Saint Javelin up, so they know we're with them.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, this game takes place in 2018. So I'm constantly trying to figure out what of the current mess we're in the world we're responsible for.
Right.
Chicago. What did we have to do with COVID?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What do you think was
Yeah.
really on that taconite ship that flew out of there? You're
Okay,
welcome.
so sorry, I was just getting some behind the scenes reports that the Twitch was having issues.
Let me
but,
look at it. I don't even.
but I don't know if it's this side, that side, or whatever. Oh, sounds like we're good.
Any one of you droop dog?
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't
it
see anything. I
shows up-
thought there
shows
would've been
fine on
something.
mine. Looks
My
like.
chat wasn't working, so
I like
I had
that.
to sign into something
Droop.
else.
Droop doggy dog.
So everybody basically got into the house. Akono and Jeb went through the upstairs, got in someone's face, got in a little altercation. Shots
That's-
were fired.
Did we
Jeb
shoot?
shot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Jeb shot a guy 3 times. Well, he shot at him 3 times. He hit him, like under clavicle, went for the head, and it whizzed by his face. But the guy still went down. Blood spraying the wall that he was standing on. He got in his face. He was like, "Hey man, what the fuck are you doing?" And Jeb just shot him.
Bam, bam.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was like,
Go up to
Yeah,
a guy
it
with
was-
a gun pointed at you like this, and you say, "What the fuck are you doing?" I mean, is it
Big
my
shit.
fault or is it his?
He
fault?
had it.
He's
He
like,
totally had it coming, right?
he's also, loaded up on cocaine, semi-drunk. So,
Sounds,
there's
sounds
that.
like those sort of things go in the column of not my fucking problem. And
cocaine's a hell of a drug. So Jeb, I believe Jeb was leading the way. Father Albright was with him and went downstairs. Akono, you were right there as well. You guys went downstairs. There was a door at the bottom of the stairs, opened it up. The music was loud. The scene was it was almost like there was like this misty fog. The hunter comms, everybody who had any radios, it went fuzzy. People who had any kind of supernatural ability enhancers, that went fuzzy. The description was, if anybody's familiar with the game, Phasmophobia. When you start getting hunted, everything just gets weird and awkward. And when things are close, like you hear static on your radio and maybe some little giggles in the background, and it just gets creepy because you don't feel like you're in control, and you not only feel like you're not in control, you feel like you're in the dark. And unaware of what might be right next to you.
Zimpala says, and Marcus dying. Another one of the usual things that from Phasmophobia, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And I remember like shortly before we entered the cocaine vampire sex party house, we were hearing werewolf howls.
Oh,
It
right.
sounded like, and then right as we headed downstairs, or right as we were heading downstairs, there was a group that looked like a Task Force Valkyrie group that just nuked the guy. Well, not nuked literally, but shot the guard at the front door. And it seems like it's some strike team coming in to do whatever the fuck they're gonna do.
Yep, there's a strike team that's going in. There's Tommy also said, and you guys didn't hear this because you guys were in the fuzzy zone, but Floyd did. Said, hey, I think I got some furries that are coming in. I'm gonna be taking them out, and you heard multiple shots. And
then Floyd was like, "Hey guys,
Yep.
Tommy's shooting at some werewolves. Like, what do I do?" And
Guys,
nothing.
Nobody answers, right?
Yep.
then,
And then you're like,
That's okay.
Shit.
This isn't the first time we've gone dark on Floyd. Like, he knows exactly what to do. He opens a bag of Cheetos, pulls his hat around frontwards, and slouches down in the seat.
we actually made a lot more fun of him because because he was like, guys, Tommy thinks he sees like some werewolves or something, and he's shooting at him. What should I do? And there's nothing. And then Floyd's like, Tommy, I'm not hearing the guys. What should I do? And then there's again nothing. And then Floyd's like, oh shit.
He's like,
then Floyd is like, I'm almost out of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Can somebody grab me some food from in the house? I repeat, can somebody grab me something to eat?
Some crudity.
So that was Floyd reached to the back seat and pulled out his teddy bear and put it in one arm.
Something grab me something off the charcuterie tray.
No, that's when Floyd takes his phone out and starts looking for good Mexican taco joints nearby.
Yep. Oh, and also, Floyd, you saw flashes that seemed like they were gunfire, but they weren't the right color.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there was like some from like the rooftops.
From where Tommy was it from Tommy's location or near his location, or was it some other rooftop?
It was it was up high. You didn't have really good eyes on Tommy's location because he was pretty much right over you.
Okay.
But you did see some flashes that were above some roofs.
All right, and it like I could tell that they were discolored gunshot flashes, or just like I don't know what kind of flashes they are.
They looked like muzzle flares.
All right.
You know, like the flash that happens from a muzzle flare, but they weren't like the white light that happens from a muzzle flare, like the white yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they seemed more like it's actually very hard to say what kind of color it actually was. You know, it was more like kind of like spectrum-ish colors.
Rainbow. They're firing, guys. They're firing their rainbow guns.
Yeah, look out, Jeb.
I hold up my little American flag.
So you guys, so Jeb, Father Albright, and Akono went downstairs. They open up the door. There is all sorts of music going on. I think there were 5 groups of people having sex in the room. As you go into the room, so the room it's very, very dark with red, kind of like dim luminescent lighting. There's
like red, black, red. Yeah, I think you would describe it as like panels of like red, then black, then red, then black, then red, then black.
there's like hanging, like drapery hangings, you know, like almost if you like when you go to a wedding and they have all of that draping, like sheet draping, but this is all like red and black, and there's like this kind of cool strobe light effect, but it's not obnoxious nightclub strobe light. The music changed pace from what it was upstairs, and yeah, there were, I mean, it's basically there's an orgy happening, and so most of the people who are involved in the orgy are naked. Many of them have like cuts and kind of like blood on them.
Oh, it's that kind of a party.
Yep. There's a lot of different positions that are going on. They get down there and they kind of take a quick assessment of the scene. They see Bart is kind of like forward off to the left, and he's naked, and that just looks terrifying. In a good way, Bart.
No. I agree. It probably looks fucking terrifying.
Okay, thank you.
If there's any black light in there, my skin is so like transparently white, you could probably see my organs. Really, so it's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, that's gross.
I'm a
an
fucking
analogy
rock
out there
star. I
somewhere.
don't need to look good.
That's true.
Fair.
Oh, come on, people.
Fair. That fits.
Keith Richards gives you a big thumbs up.
That fucking bastard. Still alive. I'm
Disorderly
gonna outlive
Dan.
you cock.
Disorderly Dan is on the other side of the room, and so when you guys walked in, I didn't really give you a really good bearing. The door opens up on the left side of the room when you're looking into it, so you've got a wall to the right that goes out horizontally from you. You have a wall right next to you on your left that goes out vertically in front of you. There are seven different rugs of different sizes that are on the floor, and they're all very expensive looking, fine taste, and there are like orgies happening like on these rugs. There's also some like sex toy like racks, and like what are they, like the saddles that sit from the swings that are
Sex
attached to the
swings. There you go.
ceilings. Yep. And Dan was having sex. He's in an orgy with 5 other people. Bartholomew is in a little orgy with 3 other people. And there
However, what
are...
I remember from last week, I have no scratches upon me.
No. Your
My
orgy
little
was
clutch
was
my
pretty
little clutch is
peaceful.
a little more tame.
Yeah, it's pretty peaceful. It was
A
mellow.
lot less of the cocaine.
You know, as per the usual,
Is
I'm
Bart-
generally
is Bart-
pretty chill.
Is Bart is he in the furry orgy or is he in the German dungeon orgy?
Well, if Bart were in a furry orgy, what would he be wearing?
Oh, he wouldn't be wearing anything.
He would be wearing a
I'd be
very
like-
like
I'd be like one of those furries that's like, yeah, but I'm one of those Sphinx cats, right? I'm one of
I
those
would guess he
hairless.
would have
I'm one
a
of those
Muppet
hairless
costume
bastards.
That's just a Muppet of himself.
Yeah, like a
No, it's
Crank
come-
Yankers.
Little
Crank
puppet.
Yankers
He's got a
Muppet.
puppet of himself on a string. Ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Take it. Get some.
Yeah, no,
Let's not
Bartholomew.
go too. Let's not go too deep into that.
Bartholomew is going down on a spread eagle panda while being penetrated from behind by a giant blue
Pikachu.
bunny in a police officer uniform,
Nice.
getting fucked by the police.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is off to the right with some popcorn. Watching.
And I'm just
All right.
thinking, it's old one, people.
Yep.
So,
All right. So this ain't weird at all.
No.
So they all get down there. This guy. So when you guys were going down the stairs, everybody who was going down there had this overwhelming feeling of, gosh, this is fun. I feel happy. Like I actually have joy in my life, and I haven't felt joy in my life for years. And yes, Duck Duck. We're here for you.
That's why we do it.
Yes. Um,
We fail in so many ways.
but not in the orgy section.
Give me a no.
So you guys were like feeling really, really good and very positive, and you guys get down there, and then you see everything that's going on. You kind of snap out of it a little bit, but you still have that emotional semblance of joy happening. And Jeb, when you get down there, you're like, okay, like I trust my gut on most things. I know when there's danger in front of me, and I'm not feeling nothing. I feel like I'm in the fucking right place at the right time to do the shit that I do. And then you saw Disorderly Dan in an orgy, and he's all cut up and he's covered in blood, but he doesn't look like he's caring, like he's just into it, but and he's buck naked with this freaking 10-inch hanger. Well, it's not hanging technically. And he looks like a Peacemaker, right? That's what was said. So Jeb is like, oh fuck, there's Dan. I got to get to him. So he does this hard charge across the room to Dan, and he takes step after step, and then one of the steps he hits the center rug and flies, like his foot goes through the rug, like it's not even there. And he's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And he reaches across, grabs the other side of the rug, like he hits the floor, and he's holding on like this. Father Albright sees this, and he's like, oh fuck, he's in this hole, I gotta jump in this hole with him. And then Jebs looks up, he's like, motherfucker, get me the fuck out of here. And Jason, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we
Getting in the hole
talking
with him?
about? We're getting in the
Then
hole
I
with him?
extend my hand to try to get him out of the hole.
Yeah. But I think you
Come
did
on,
kind
Jeb.
of get down in the hole with him some. It got
What
weird.
happened after? What happened
Oh,
after?
and then
Finish the story.
and then you guys heard rushing water.
God
I don't know
damn
how
it.
far down it is, but there is water in the hole. Like you're
Do I feel
in
the water? Or do I
there's
just
some-
hear the water?
Nope, you hear it,
But don't
and
feel it.
and as your body goes down, like as you come around the hole, there's an extreme temperature change. Like the temperature changed probably about 20 to 30 degrees.
In the positive or the negative?
Negative.
Mhm.
Negative Fahrenheit.
Colder.
Quite colder. Sorry, I'm reading the Twitch. You guys are awesome. So Jeb is hanging on. Akono, you haven't really done much. Like you came down there, Jeb took off, fell in this hole.
Fucking white people.
Perfect response. Yep. You're having a fucking white people moment. There's still sex happening. Oh, before that happened, I'm sorry, there's a vampire that got in Jeb's face, and Jeb's like, I'm just gonna fucking shoot him. And well, I didn't say it was a vampire, but you
I was
said
gonna
it
say,
was a
did you just say it was a
vampire.
vampire?
No, that's what Jeb said.
I didn't
That's
hear
what
that.
Jeb said. I didn't let that slip. But yeah, we talked about that a little bit before we went live. But yeah, no, Jeb was about to shoot him, and then he said, "Stop!" And Jeb was like fucking frozen. like, fuck, I'm stopped. And then Father Albright was right behind him, and he was like, Father Albright, fucking shoot this guy. And then before Father Albright got to shoot, this vampire allegedly a
this
vampire,
alleged vampire.
yeah, who may have fucked an ostrich.
Allegedly fucking
Allegedly fucked an ostrich.
These are only allegations.
Allegedly fucked an ostrich. Well, it would take two guys to fuck an ostrich. Oh, nah, if he's a vampire, allegedly.
Well, I mean, perhaps, and if the ostrich was like a sick ostrich or such.
Sick ostrich, right.
So many variables. So many.
So this guy just pulls up his pistol and shoots at Jeb or Father Albright or whatever, and then
It
Akono.
kind of matters, like, depending on who's on the receiving end.
Akono
or whoever.
did something that nobody really saw, but next thing you know, like the shot went off. The shot was not as loud as it should have been. It was quite suppressed. And then next thing you know, it looked like the vampire got shot in the forehead. Just like
Just dead.
brain pan goes.
Somebody
and
took
he falls
that dude
over.
out. And Jeb
And
thought it
Jeb
was him.
Was completely convinced that he was the guy that shot that vampire. He's like, that's right. That's right.
Yep.
All right. I got one less bullet. I need to pay attention to that shit.
Right. I can't math, but I can count bullets.
That's right.
It's like my Rain Man. Yeah, definitely 6 bullets left. Yeah.
1, 2, 5. That's 3, sir. 5.
So now, yeah, you guys are in the basement,
With the
and
dead, the dead vampire's up the stairs, right? What do we do with the body?
was he in the basement or at the top of the stairs?
Top of the stairs, I think.
I think it was because we had come down from the upstairs.
I really don't know though, because I'm having sex.
Right. I think we came down from upstairs and we saw Father Albright.
This guy was at the door.
And he was at the door and he saw us walk up and he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Jeb was just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
or something. The guy
because
was
there were
just
two
like, "What the
guys
fuck?"
because
And
Father Albright was
I
like,
thought
you can't
John-
get down in the basement unless you do a bunch of coke. Like they're not letting me down there.
Yeah.
Like admission price is too high. I can't do the cocaine. And
Good
Jeb's like,
thing
fuck that.
Econo wasn't there for that.
Jeb's like, fuck that. I got your admission ticket right here.
That's why I went and got the boys, you know? Shit.
Yeah.
We'll get in.
So you guys were getting in there, and that guy said stop. And you guys go downstairs. You see the big fuck fest happening. Jeb runs across, falls into the rug. Father Albright jumps into the rug with them, cannonball style, but then stops halfway up and just kind of gets kind of in the tub or hole. It's not a hot tub, promise.
The tub hole.
I will myself out of this phase, this daze that I'm in, this euphoria that I feel. Can I like acknowledge that this is not normal? Can I break free of this spell? This fucking evil, holy bullshit that's got a hold of me right now?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a willpower check.
Break free.
Mark, what would that include?
Let's do composure. Throw your
3.
composure on there.
Shit. That's 1. Whoops. I'll just. I want to let me. So I rolled 1. I got a 10. I was supposed to roll 3, so I'm just gonna roll 1 more, and then I'll re-roll that 10. All right. So I got 2 successes so far, and then I'm gonna. Do I get to reroll 9s and 10s, or just 10s?
Just tons.
Just
So then I'll-
tens.
All right, is it 8 a success?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I got what, 3 successes then?
Well, that's a hell of a 4 rolls. 8, 9, 10, and 1.
Fucking them up. I am here to fucking play, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
Father
you feel
Albright here to play.
you feel pretty good.
Fuck yeah. I'm
You
gonna
feel pretty good.
Do
You
I
feel
feel
like-
so good like I get the fuck out of this hole and help Jeb get out of this hole so I can
let's
slap shit out of him and say, wake
let's
the
everyone
fuck
roll
up.
initiatives.
Oh no.
Oh, you always want me to do that.
Initiatives.
Do we have to?
I'm really
select
bad at that
tokens?
one.
No. No, I write it down.
Oh, right.
Is there an actual initiative roll button on the character
Oh.
sheet?
I think it's on the bottom, isn't it?
Take the first one.
What is it?
yeah.
What is the dice roll mark for an
It's
initiative?
it's a single D10 plus your dexterity and wits, I believe, right? Greg?
Mine gives me a.
Shit.
What? Let's
It's
see.
been a while since we've actually not fought each other. And not had.
It's not dexterity and wits. It's probably dexterity and composure.
Composure?
Yeah.
Composure? Okay.
Either way, same thing. Okay.
I got 6 plus 7.
It is
Oh, no, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Dex and composure. Correct. Dex plus
Dex and
composure.
composure.
So I
Oh,
okay,
right.
one
Dexterity plus
D10.
composure.
I got 13, Mark.
and
Father
Okay.
Albright.
So I had 8.
What was Jeb's?
6.
I'm very close to figuring it out. So hold on.
Art and Floyd. $13. Floyd,
Yeah.
what was yours?
6.
6. 13, 13, 8, 6, 6. Good deal. Okay.
Do we have contact with an enemy? Like, I don't. Is there any reason why we're rolling initiative? Just to be on it, or is there something that's
Just
happening?
to differentiate the order in which people take their actions.
And also just your keen awareness of the situation currently. Or how keenly you're aware of the situation.
It's a good way of putting it. Wow.
I'm either really good or my sex is really bad right now that I've got a 13.
You know what's good about that is so did Cat. Not that that matters.
We're just hyper aware, right? We're just hyper aware.
I mean-
We're not like, you're not into this, are you? I mean, is this a problem? That's not, I don't say that.
Okay. When you laugh like that, it reminds me of the beginning of what is it called? Is it Feel Good Inc. by Gorillas?
Mm-hmm.
all I have to say is vampire cocaine sex orgy, the name of my Amy Grant striper mashup band.
Oh my god. That's harsh.
Grin, you're my favorite person
Floyd.
on this planet.
Floyd.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
my,
Amy Grant.
Oh shit.
that's my variation on the aristocrats joke.
Right.
I have to find one more. Got to get disorderly Dan in here. It was Dex and Composure.
Yep.
Okay.
10 to D10.
All right, big D10. Okay.
Come on, Big D.
All right, initiatives are set. Um, the first thing that that happens. Let's see here, Akona. Where's your focus presently?
I'm trying to think about that actually myself. I walk down these stairs. Before me, I see a bunch of fucking white people. And
No, it's a bunch of white people fucking.
fucking white people.
Honestly,
they're-
that's basically your experience here. In
It is
Chicago.
diverse though. I mean, it's not just only white people.
Yeah, this just seems to be at odds with how good it feels to be down here, right?
It's not
this
only-
is so weird to me, right? Like this isn't like something that's like oh wow, this is something I fantasized about or anything like that because he
Right.
just doesn't think like this at all, and so
You really don't know what you're into, Akona.
he's into all sorts of drugs, but not the sex part so much.
It's not only white people, it's also white vampires and white werewolves. And white
But I don't
Right.
know
Yeah.
that yet, right? Like, so I guess my focus is I see Disorderly Dan and I see Apple Deadly
But
in betwixt a few other people.
Mhm.
What I want to know, okay, I'm going to focus on Bartholomew, and I want to know if there is any of the people that are currently engaged in sex with him that look like they could possibly be threatening. As I begin to make my way around, I'm not heading straight to him. I'm going to stay kind of to the outside of the wall until I circle the room to where he's closer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to get in there, and I'm going to knock out of it, you know? We need to
Okay.
get you going now.
no, what? No, I don't know. Where are you smacking?
Okay, so
Bart, we gotta go. Hey, we gotta go, and we gotta go right now.
well, not yet.
Okay, not yet. All right.
Not yet. I just want to know where your focus is. So that's
Mhm.
basically straight ahead of you. Off to the right of Bart is where Jeb and Father Albright are, and
In the floor.
In the floor, yeah. And you can look and see that that's obviously something that's, if you had education and talent in other areas, you would be able to do stuff like that.
Oh, it's there's majory. There's some will weaving going on.
Potentially.
Interesting.
Potentially.
What kind of I don't know those fabrics, do I?
You know what? There's a rug right there, and they fell through it like it wasn't.
Hmm.
And as
Sounds like
you
it could
see
be
Jeb,
light.
as you see Jeb that's on it, like he, like the rug still is right there where he is.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's an illusion.
It's illusory. Where's our?
It's a really great magic trick.
Yeah. I just want to know. No, I'm not, okay. Interesting. I will. That's noted. I will. Can I reach out and see if I can I just want to reach out and see if I can thrum the fabric a little to make sure that I still have connection to it.
Oh, thrum that fabric.
It's just I'm just reaching out to the tapestry, and I'm just making sure that if I wanted to, I could pull at the threads that I understand.
You have a prime of 3, correct?
I have a prime of 4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
What is your
Okay.
optimal prime?
Hey.
5. 5 is my optimal prime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at
It
4 right
is.
now.
Make a prime plus gnosis roll.
Akona more than meets the eye.
feel like old school D&D where like everybody says what their intention is, and then it goes through.
Right.
Actually, was that Dungeon World?
I
That what
remember
happened?
that
was done. Maybe that was Dungeon World that we did that, but that was something that I had done in some other game before.
Yeah, like everybody puts out their intention on what they want to do that round, and then
Mhm.
it goes through initiative.
Well, it's like, yeah, there is no initiative. It's just whoever basically says, "Hey, this is what I want to do." Cool, you got the initiative. You get to go. Like,
Okay.
and the monsters never ever really have a turn. It's like, because if you're like, I want to go and do melee with them, it's like they will melee back against you. So it all depends on what you roll. Like if you roll like lower than a 7, they hit you. You don't hit them. An 8, 9, or 10, you hit each other.
Oh,
An 11
yeah.
or 12, you hit them, or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So like if you, I forget, if you used a ranged weapon against a melee only creature and you rolled and they hit you, what does that mean? That they run up and hit you before you can fire your arrow or something?
No, that would just mean that you completely miss.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay,
I
you
mean-
still have access to the pattern.
Cool. The ones that I have woven around me already are still there. I've got
They're
control of
intact.
them.
They're intact. You can see those.
Yeah. Okay. Just because you
You can
said that
see
there
those
was
and feel them.
there was disruption in my comms, and so I was like, did that
Mhm.
get severed? Am I in some sort of trap?
Jeb, where's your focus? You're hanging in the.
Yeah, but as far as I know, I'm kind of hanging over the edge. I can hear water running underneath, but I like my whole thing is holy shit. There's obviously some kind of goddamn punji stake trap or some shit like that I just fell into. So I'm trying to just swing up out of the trap.
Extra.
It's also very, very cold. It's very
Very
cold, like your feet, legs, waist. You do feel that, and actually, I'll wait on that for a second. Bart.
Just take a look at the last message I sent you.
Okay.
And that's what occurs. I've already rolled on it last week.
All right.
I'll make sure I toss that out. It's funny because I'm having sex, so I'll make sure I
Yeah.
toss that out.
Okay.
I'll make sure I toss it out where
So-
it's accessible.
So you're throwing Viagra to
Yes,
all of the
yes,
guys
yeah.
who are coming in.
Just like festooned, like
Yeah.
What? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Rainbow patterns.
Wait a minute. You don't grind yours up and mix it in with the cocaine? Savages.
Actually, I was told by someone that I used to work with. I've never done cocaine in my life, but what she had said was that she had a friend who did Viagra and cocaine at the same time, and it's such a shock to the system that it can kill you. And this person, like damn near had a heart attack, passed
shit.
out, had to go to the hospital, like ambulance picked him up. So she was like, if you know people who are like into sex and cocaine, like don't mix that shit ever. Like what it does to your heart is just it could kill you quite easily.
Good to know.
Yeah, right.
And knowing's half the battle.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe.
And that's when Floyd
Coke
says, "Nope,
and
that's not true.
Viagra."
That's not true. That's a conspiracy."
That's just the government trying to control you.
And as
the war on
Bart,
drugs put that shit up.
as Bart looks up with like both white and blue powder under his nose and goes, "What?"
You boys ready to go to Mexico?
No, it slows your pulse down a lot, but it makes your erection throb with it. All right. Okay, so yeah.
And like I said,
Father-
I make sure I've got a hold of the other end.
So there's a door to the outside from the basement. Just saying.
What's that?
There's a door to the outside from the basement. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
It's on Cortez. It opens up onto Cortez. You know, right in front of where I thought I saw a werewolf. But, you know, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it out there, though. It's a quick escape to get out of the cocaine vampire sex dungeon orgy.
Why would you want to leave?
I can't come up with any reasons, but you know, I just wanted you guys to know where the exits were, I suppose, in case of emergency.
Floyd can't hear anything, but he's hacked into Jeb's body cam and he's feeling a little randy. It's like, no, pull back up, get your torso up. Come on. Oh, Dan's ass. Oh, not that. Pan right.
For God's sakes.
Oh, we've got Bush.
Hits record.
God damn it, I wish you'd stop walking tactically. Would you stand up straight?
Okay. Father Albright and Jeb both give me a perception check. And Akono, you can as well.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
That's one of the buttons at the bottom.
You said that you were focusing in on Bartholomew.
Look, nobody notices anything. Yeah, Bartholomew, yeah. And the people around him to just, I'm trying to assess threat level. And trying to figure out if any of them pose threat if I was to walk up to them.
So you rolled
0.
You rolled 4 dice, right?
I just clicked the perception button. If that means that I rolled 4 dice, I guess so. I'm not really sure what perception is.
Okay. I rolled your bonus for you.
Oh.
So, Akono, you do notice that there is something kind of awkward that is on the floor that is kind of like it kind of looks like a long extension cord lump in the carpet that's going from where the orgy that Bart is in going
How many
into
successes did he have?
Enough.
No, but just cause I'd like to know because I probably could.
It's good.
Okay, then he should probably my guess is he should know what it's made of.
No.
Really?
Yes.
It's not that good.
Yes.
But know that it's connected to the area that we're in.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. It's going from the orgy. It's kind of like this noodle, thing going from the orgy into the hole. The hole that's in the floor.
He's going from the orgy to the hole. I don't get it.
It's a little redundant. I get that.
All right. Do I get can I do I okay, so I assume that I don't think that there's anybody there that's threatening.
Not yet. Father Albright.
Stop.
What would you like to do? Your initiative.
If I'm out of it, I'm gonna try to pull Jeb out of his fucking daze, slap him around a little bit, and say, "Hey, wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up and come to it now!
Okay.
Wake the fuck up and come to it now!"
So I'm holding on to
Wake
the edge.
the
Ow!
fuck
Stop
up.
hitting me!
I'm feeling good, but you're making it worse.
I said, "Hey, we gotta get the rest of the boys and get the fuck out of here."
Okay, so you're helping him up some?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have do a strength athletics?
4, 5. Okay. It'd be 6d10.
Okay.
Shit. Rolling now. Do I re-roll the 9th?
Nope.
Okay. So it looks like 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're at first you went like you're gonna jump into the hole, but then you like stopped and you kind of like kneel down. You kind of like put one foot in there, and you notice your foot kind of go through the rug like it wasn't even there. Excuse me. So you find like the side of this hole. You get down on your hands and knees, and you start like slapping Jeb like, "Hey man, fucking snap out of it!" And then you reach your arm down. You kind of like make a ring and lock into Jeb's arm, and you start to yank him out.
Yeah. Keep cool. That's the goal. Get him out the fucking whatever he's in.
Yep. Jeb, make another observation roll.
The perception.
Perception, yeah.
Nope. Got one.
Yay. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, Team Jeb.
Okay. As you start getting pulled up by Father Albright, he feels stronger than kind of what you thought he would. You make eyes. You point your eyes in the direction of Dan because he was like your focus in the first place, and you
Mhm.
notice that he stopped having sex, and he has made eye contact with you.
Dan has.
Yeah. Dan
All right.
sees you, and he seems pretty focused on you.
Nice.
Thank you, Greg.
Still
Come on, Dan.
erect.
Fresh meat.
I'm still hanging on to the edge, so I'm gonna kind of reach out my hand to him and be
Well,
like,
no, Father Albright starts pulling you up.
"Oh, okay.
Like you're halfway up, and when it comes to your initiative, you'll be able to get all the way up and do like something of a half action.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
I'm cool with that."
so that's Father Albright. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Akono. Akono's not there.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. So again, where was your direct immediate focus on? It was like kind of straight ahead, just kind of like scoping out the room.
No, I was looking specifically at the people that
Oh, at
Bart,
Bart.
was engaged with and assessing threat levels of anybody that is, coupling with him. You
Okay.
said I noticed the thing in the carpet, but I am actually working my way around the room over to wherever his little pile of flesh is. And
Bart, he's straight ahead of you.
I know, but I don't want to cut through the middle of the room, so I'm going to walk around the room until I'm closer to him from the side and approach from that direction.
Okay, so you're gonna turn to the right because that's taking the long way around.
Okay.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
That's 4 dice.
Odds are decent. Oh yeah, look at you.
Nice.
Okay. What you see is there's this guy in the corner of which you are about to walk towards in just a little bit here. And you see it looks like his eyes go red. Fangs come out of his mouth. He's got claws. And he's having sex. He's banging this girl from behind, and he's got like one hand on a shoulder, and grips into her shoulder, and blood kind of like spews out.
Jesus.
He lifts her up and bites into her neck, and at the same time drags another hand down her back, like basically shredding it, opening it up, and then pushes her forward and Sparta kicks her
Jesus.
into the middle of the room.
Sparta kicks her.
Just a typical Thursday night party.
Chicago style. Can I get that orgy Chicago style?
That's deep dish.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
With a healthy amount of vampire Sparta kicks.
Jeb, you get a very, very strong vibe that shit's going south.
Yeah, I'd say that just took
Going
a turn
south?
for the worse.
And let me see here. Roll. Actually, I'm just gonna roll this here. Okay. Father Albright, make an athletics roll, dexterity and athletics.
Okay, just give me a minute to look that up real quick. So, 6d10. Looks like 2 successes.
Okay. This as you're pulling up Jeb with your left arm, you're hooking him up. You get hit in the back left side by a human, by a person. Okay. And it kind of like lurches you forward, but you keep your feet steady. Like you keep your feet underneath you. You had a good strong stance. But then you see from the corner of your eye, like you turn to look, and you see this blonde woman who's covered in blood. She's got a pain, anguished face, and you hear her like almost yelling. It's like she wants to yell, but she doesn't have the strength to do it, and she falls into the hole, like just all the way in.
Oh my
Good
god.
for her. Is Jeb fine? Do I
I
still at
now
least
know
have
what's
Jeb?
going on here. Can
Do
I?
have
Is it my? When is it my turn? How do we? What's the order we're on?
You're at 8. We are currently at 11.
Sweet.
You're gonna go before both.
Jeb, just so you know, you're the only thing I care about right now. God damn it, I'm getting you out of this fucking hole.
That's the body collector, right? Like.
Well, they ain't collecting your fucking body, I'll tell you.
Okay, Jeb.
Yes.
Dan is walking over towards you, and let's see here. What's your defense?
Defense.
Defense is
If the glove does not fit, you must quit.
Blocking
it's
two
whatever
with
you rolled +1. No, it's
you have
let's
a
see.
bullwhip in one hand and a 10-inch butt plug in the other.
Yeah. Hard to see the.
When in Rome.
Okay, so
It's herpes. My
armor.
defense is herpes. Stay the fuck away from me. I'm flaring
I've
up
got-
hard.
Yeah, I've got armor. Excuse me. But my oops, sorry. Do that. Okay, it says defense is 2. I do have 4 magic armor, 2 melee and armor, and 3 projectile armor. So
Okay.
however that works for you, that's what's up.
Okay. So defense takes away from dice, or is that armor? Greg, you know all of this.
Yeah.
Armor, I believe. I think defense does as well, but I can double check.
Yeah, well, so defense, an advantage trait determined by taking the lowest of either dexterity or wits. Characters can penalize a close combat opponent's accuracy by subtracting their defense from his dice pool.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's what I had thought.
And armor,
Armor just reduces the number of successes, I think. I can double check that as well. Let me.
Oh fuck. You know what I'll do? Because I know what's happening here. I'm gonna roll some dice.
It
Pew.
could look like I have the answer to. what's happening.
Jeb, your
Yes.
danger sense when you look at Dan, you know that you are under fucking threat.
Oh, he looks like he's coming to kill. He's not looking like, hey, the cavalry's here to rescue me.
Nope, he's looking at you like he doesn't have one look or another. But he's focused and intent on you, and your spine chill is just going nuts.
All right.
So you're feeling pretty ready. Okay. Make a dexterity athletics check.
Dexterity athletics. Okay, so Dex is 2. Athletics is 2, so I get 4. All right. Do I have any special? I am specialized in brawling. I don't know if he's coming to brawl me, but yeah, let's do that. So 4 dice.
Add one more.
Add 1, so 5. All right, cool. I'm guessing that was a contested roll, and I think I might have just got tossed.
You didn't get tossed, but you did get kicked in the face.
ouch.
Got kicked in the face for 3 bashing damage.
It's just a flesh wound.
Father Albright, make a strength and athletics check. Athletics or brawl, whichever's higher.
Okay. Rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy fuck.
5 successes and 1 more
What?
reroll.
Yeah, you did.
So 5 successes.
So,
Holy
so you
crap.
got an
I'm here to play. I'm telling you, let's fucking play.
I'm
Oh,
here
Jesus,
to chew
another
bubblegum and
success.
kick ass, and I'm all out of
6.
bubble
Roll
gum.
again.
He already rolled.
I already rolled. That was a mistap.
That was
Sorry.
just showing off.
Yeah. That was my arrogance.
Yeah. Okay, so
He's like, I'm gonna roll too many of these. I don't need this one.
so you're on your hands and knees, and you feel a strong presence walking up towards the both you and Jeb, and you just kind of look up for a split second, and you see Dan, the guy who showed up at the cafe and kicked the shit out of some guys when you had been shot. He walks up and he like football kicks, like soccer kicks Jeb in the face. Blood sprays from Jeb's face. He gets launched back into the hole. You had such a strong, good grip on him, and you were ready for this to happen that you actually twist and spin. Jeb would have been kicked into the hole had you not been there, but you twisted and you spun and you actually laid down on your back. Jeb is completely fucking airborne except for his connection to you, and you are able to yank him up onto his back on the floor of the basement room that you guys are in.
I like it. I like it a lot. Now, do I have an action right now, or is that just
that? That was pretty crazy. Nope. Now, let's see here.
Yeah, fucking pick up the goddamn slack and get your shit together and do some fucking ass kicking.
Did Big Dan just kick me in the fucking face?
Yeah, I'll fuck him up.
Can do.
Better get to him first, otherwise I'm gonna shoot him in his fucking throat.
Kono.
I'm just gonna crack my knuckles and say, I was kind of wondering what happened if you and me got into a scrap.
So I've got vampire Sparta kicking, and then I've got disorderly Dan, who is clearly
football kicking,
who's clearly not on our side right now. Any other bad guys that I know of?
Make a check.
Make a check.
Perception.
Do I get to choose?
Observation.
Anything other than perception?
Nope.
Okay, well then perception it is. No successes. So, okay. Friction knife on the vampire. And, well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Maybe not. You know what? We're just going to go... No, maybe not. No. Yeah, friction knife. Friction knife.
Push Dan in the hole.
The target gets to roll. It's an opposed roll. Instant and contestant target gets stamina plus if it rolls a special ability, so probably the blood, whatever, I forgot what the vampires call it.
Potency.
Potency. So they probably get to add their potency. But if I succeed, the subject suffers 1 health wound of lethal damage per every 3 yards, rounding down that she moves in a turn.
Oh, you're doing that thing again?
Mm-hmm. At the storyteller's discretion, 1 additional wound might be caused by a strong wind.
Okay.
Anything else that I don't want? Okay. 1 second here. I'm just going to check this. Oof. So.
Okay.
There it is. They may have beat that one.
It's contested.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it against?
They get stamina plus whatever maybe potency, whatever their potency is. In the book, it says stamina plus gnosis, but since this is probably not a mage, it's whatever their supernatural ability is, like their supernatural meter stick, so to speak.
Right.
They can add that to stamina.
Okay, so that'll be... So it's stamina plus that, and that's it?
Yep.
Okay. You win by 1.
Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna assume that it'll eventually stop, but for now, this is gonna hurt it.
Okay. So basically, air is now sharp.
Yeah. Any kind of movement basically at all causes them pain.
It is a really cool spell.
Yeah.
You should like make one up for a D&D version.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Every 3 moves, storyteller's discretion.
Okay. Jeb.
All right. So I am going to. I'm going to try to knock Big Dan out. It might not work real well, but
What are you
so
holding?
I can try to haymaker his ass.
Okay.
Sorry, let me find haymaker. So your character can deliver powerful, accurate blows capable of knocking an opponent unconscious with a single punch. A single brawl attack that equals or exceeds the target's size in damage might knock him unconscious. A stamina roll is made for the victim. If he succeeds, he is conscious but still loses his next action due to the body blow. If he fails, he is unconscious for a number of turns equal to the damage done. Drawback, I cannot use my defense against any attack in the same round which I intend to use the maneuver, so then I sacrifice my defense for the next round.
Okay, so you need to beat his size.
Yeah. If I exceed his size in damage.
Okay.
And which is going to be, let's see. So,
how big is a Big Dan?
He's bigger than normal. I know that. Yeah,
pretty
he's
big.
because my size is 5, so I'm thinking he's at least 6. But let's see now. I get to roll. Oh, fuck, how the fuck do I do a? Sorry, it's been a while since I punched somebody. I think the last thing I tried to punch was a dog. Let's see. Where is fucking hand-to-hand combat? I've got a cheat sheet. I just don't know where the fuck I put it. It's got like all the.
I think brawl. I think you can use brawl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's brawl, and I'm specialized in it. And I also have like 4 dots. Oh, here we go. Hand-to-hand. Where is it? Close combat, unarmed. Strength plus brawl minus target's defense and armor. Add bonus dice based on weapon used or effect performed, and then subtract penalties for circumstances or conditions. Each success equates to a health point. So I can do strength plus brawl, which means it's going to be my strength, which is I think 4 or 5.
And then you've got that haymaker thing.
Strength 4 plus brawl of 3, plus I'm specialized in it, which gives me a +1, I think.
Yep.
So that's a 7, 8 right now, and then that means if I do hit and I do more damage than he has size, I will knock his ass clean out if he misses a stamina roll. So it's kind of a whole lot of ifs. But
you could use willpower too.
I'm gonna use willpower. I'm gonna wager willpower.
Okay.
To give myself 3 extra dice. So that'll give me 10 dice.
Okay.
I do believe. Yeah. 4 plus.
Sounds right.
That would be 11.
Plus,
right.
Plus 3 brawl is 7, plus the 8 for the specialization in boxing and brawling.
11.
It would be 11 dice total. All right. Fucking A. Let's see what happens.
No min-maxer here.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's punching a min-maxer.
That's right. All right, Big Dan. Nighty night, Buttercup. Oh, there's not nearly enough. Oh.
I mean, that's a lot of successes, but it's not enough to knock his ass clean out.
Nope. So I do 4 brawling damage, or 4 blunt.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal,
okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Crack him right across the jaw, and I'm sure he just smiles at me. Spits out a tooth.
Floyd, you are next.
This is how you guys just say hello.
I need to take a very quick break.
We will talk about Wade Allen Steele's books and Mark's tattoo studio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Did you get voted?
Oh yeah. The vote. What happened?
Did you win?
Oh, it's the first round ends, I believe, on the 26th at the end of the month, and then they're going to go into the final round to see whoever made the finals. So I believe it's the top 5. At least last year it was the top 5 made the final. We made the finals, but then we got very narrowly beat out for the number 1 spot.
Nice. Well,
so yeah, I know it's like hurry up and wait, but yeah.
Okay.
make a bunch of fake email accounts, and then just keep on voting.
Well, there you
I
go,
didn't say
guys.
that.
Go vote. If you haven't already, go vote for Studio Inc. In Austin, Texas. I forgot there's a website, but I don't remember what it is.
Post another
Yeah,
link.
so I'll
We should
post it here.
He'll post the link, and then if you haven't read Alan's books, read Alan's books.
Yes.
Yes.
That dude's a published author with like legit fantasy books that are pretty good. You should go read them.
I have oh thank you, Dave Jack. Yes, they are called Plague Seed and Plague War. And I am currently working on Plague Fall, the final of the trilogy. They are available on Kindle. They're also available in a hard copy on Amazon.com. And you can visit my website, WadeAllenSteele.com, to find links to all of those crazy things that I have written. Thank you. And enjoy the rest of the program.
After these.
All right.
And there he is. I hear him.
I am here. I'm in the room. I am pouring a cup of 3 ginger tea.
3 ginger tea.
3 ginger. Yeah, it's 3 different kinds of ginger. It's good for your tummy. And it has nothing to do with the hair color.
Yeah. At all.
I love all hair colors.
That's nice.
Yes. Okay. The Floyd.
Oh boy. All right. So the house is about a block away from me, right?
Correct.
So the last thing
A little less than a block. It's on the corner
block.
and you're in the middle of the block next to it.
So I saw 4 kind of government-y task force Valkyrie-y looking dudes with guns kind of rush into the house and shoot the guards at the front door, right?
Correct.
And then around the same time, I also saw some strange looking gun flashes from above, and then the hunter comms went dark. And that's the last thing I know.
Yes.
So so I'm kind of sitting there like, guys, is anyone reading me? Is anyone? And it's just static and stuff. Anything else? Like, am I hearing gunfire from the house? Am I seeing flashes from the house? I don't even know if it has any windows.
Oh, let me see quick. Oh shit. Yeah, there are some more flashes.
From the rooftops?
No. From the inside of the house. Those are muzzle flashes.
All right. All right. Floyd doesn't know what the hell he's going to do. So that suitcase that I got from the mafia car.
Yep.
I'm going to try to open that. I don't know if it's locked. Is it locked?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will use my excellent lockpicking skills.
Okay, so you pull out a cocktail straw, a toothpick.
I cast summon inner MacGyver.
Yes, yeah. All right. Make a roll. Let's see.
Forgot what I rolled to get into the car.
I think it might have been a craft roll.
Yeah, you may have given me some penalties on it. I don't remember, but
or streetwise. No. Yeah, you can just do craft and dexterity.
All right, craft and dexterity. All right.
Looking for at least 3 successes.
How's my dex? All right.
Nice.
I guess I was born to be a fucking lockpicker.
Yeah, you're a thief. You should have been a spy working for the government or for working for Anonymous. Okay, yeah, you pop it open.
I'm slightly surprised that worked.
That was pretty good. Yeah, exploding 10s that roll successes serve.
Mhm.
So in the suitcase there are 2 large pistols. Make an intelligence streetwise check, or if you have military anything.
I have anti-military stuff.
You know what? Go for it.
um,
Must know your enemy, right?
I don't really have. I mean, I have allies, neighborhood watch. I don't really have anything that's like military. All right.
You have firearms.
But yeah, do you want me to
Roll intelligence firearms.
All right.
It's a weird combination, but it works.
It is kind of a weird combination. When I think of firearms, I think of Jeb, and when I think of intelligence, I think of a Kono, and like those two it's oil and water.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine who's a gunsmith, and he like knows everything that there is to know about guns, so it would make sense for that to cross. Okay, you're looking at many bags of white powder that are kind of packing taped up in like probably like 6-inch by 6-inch squares, about 2 to 3 inches thick. And on the top, there are 2 pistols that you are not familiar with what they are called, but they look similar to Desert Eagles, and you're willing to bet that they are powerful and more than semi-automatic.
Uh-huh.
It kind of reminds you of Celine's pistols from Underworld.
I have not seen that, although Floyd would have seen that.
Floyd has, yeah. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale, she's fantastic in latex.
Okay. I assume the bags are cocaine. I mean, Floyd is probably more familiar with drug paraphernalia than he is with military weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, he's been hanging around Bartholomew's house for the past 2 months. So.
It's your guess that it's cocaine.
All right, and there's nothing else in there. No like fake, fake hidden strips on the side of the briefcase or anything that hide anything underneath.
Do you dig into it like that hard? Are you trying to break it down?
Well, yeah, like I'll kind of dump all the stuff onto the seat beside me, the guns and the cocaine, and kind of dig around the briefcase and see if there's any tricks to it.
The guns, the cocaine, just dump that.
I'm not dumping it out the window. We're keeping this. Trust me, I'm not leaving it behind.
Okay. Okay, make an observation roll for me. Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, as you're looking down, you're checking the stuff out. You dumped everything out in your truck. You're digging through it, and you look up, and out of the corner of your eye, you just kind of glance up, and you see two very large, almost like wrestler physique, like disorderly Dan physique people up on the roof of the house that your friends are in.
Hmm.
They're up on the roof and they just kind of like walk up and then they look down and then they jump off of the roof and land on their feet.
This is like a 2-story building, right?
Yes.
Do they have any non-human appearance to them?
Aside from jumping off of a two
Yeah,
story
define
building,
non-human.
I mean,
You're right.
that's a non-human behavior, but does anything on their appearance, they got any like, do they got,
Distinguishing marks for,
they got, claws or spines or tails?
Do they have big gnarly teeth?
claws or spines or tails.
Or horns?
Wings?
I'm trying to find the building here and it's messing with me.
Multifaceted eyes, perhaps?
Okay, there we are. So yeah. So basically they were up on the roof because it's kind of like a sloped roof. They come up on the very top of it. They jump down onto like what that little balcony there is on the left to the doorway, and then they jump all the way down. From what you can tell, I mean it's pretty dark out, so it's kind of hard to see. But they look like they're very, very large, and they're probably wearing what looks to be like either leather jacket or jean jacket, jeans. Also looks like it's very tight on them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they are starting to walk over towards the door as if they're going to go in.
This is the front door of the place that we're at.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll stop fiddling with the briefcase. I'll just, with the rest of my turn, I'll gather up, all the guns and the bags and just stick them back in the briefcase and close it and, throw it on the floor of the passenger side. And then I'll start moving into the back of the truck, and I'm looking for my little homemade anti-personnel mines.
Your Floyd bangs.
Well, they're not the Floyd bangs. I still have those too, but I also have like Floyd. He has like little homemade kind of pipe bombs.
Sure.
When he made them, he tried to make them directional, or at least Claymore-ish directional, which is to say, the first time I saw a Claymore go off, they spent like 10 minutes describing, well, this is a directional, shaped anti-personnel charge that take out enemies, blah blah blah, and then they detonate the thing, and I'm like, that didn't look directional to me at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, there's more than one direction it goes. It's still directional.
like if you were standing 10 feet behind a Claymore mine, your ass would still be.
Fuck you up.
I would call that multi-directional.
There was a guy in my platoon who was about omnidirectional. 5 to 10 meters behind an IED that was directed to go out towards the street, and he was behind it, and it still took his leg off.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're dealing with that much TNT, there's no shaping it.
No, it's Yeah.
No, I told you to go that way.
Don't fuck
shape-
with blasts.
Its shape is spherical.
I was actually reading up on explosives
shit.
in World of Darkness today, and it's exploding 8s.
Oof.
Oh,
It's like
yeah?
whatever the damage is going to be the minimum damage plus whatever the roll is, and it's exploding 8s.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
So
yeah.
they will
Explosives are
fuck you
brutal.
up. Yeah. Okay, so they jump down and they are walking towards the entrance of the house.
When you say they jumped down, and were they on the building
Well,
on the other side
They
of
didn't really
Cortez?
jump. They just kind of stepped off. No, they're on the building that you guys are in.
Oh, so they were on the roof
Yeah.
of the building.
You
we're in.
don't.
No,
you
I
guys
know,
didn't-
but I'm looking at the Twitch. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Google Maps of it, and I was trying to get an image in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
They were up
jump-
on the roof and they came to that little balcony. So the window with the arch that's facing out towards the street, and then there's a rectangular window above it, and then there's a little balcony. They jump to that balcony and then they jump down.
Yeah. So that's a
Okay.
good
Yeah.
it's 20, 25 feet
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
And they just walked around front, inside
Dude,
the iron fence. I'm assuming.
Break
that's-
ankles. Yes.
That's they also couldn't jump too far out. Like that's an impressive skill jump too. Like
Well, they didn't jump per se. They stepped off and just went down and landed.
Yeah.
Very
suffice to
much
say-
like Underworld,
Yeah.
except they did it from like fucking skyscraper down and just bounced.
Yeah. Suffice to say, it looked not human.
Yeah, unless they had springy legs, which people don't.
And who doesn't really?
Right.
Unless they were Mario and Luigi.
Okay, so you're getting your pipe bombs ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Normally I'll have everybody roll over again, but there's so many rolls, we're just going to go through it.
Sweet.
And let's see here. Okay, so Bart. You see another person off to your left as you're kind of just humping away, doing your stuff.
Yeah.
And you've got your focus mind happening.
I will let you know.
You're feeling
that-
mentally focused and disciplined.
Well, now that stuff is happening around me and I'm recognizing people,
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, my goal is no longer for advanced orgasm for myself
Mhm.
and milady.
Mhm.
Right now,
Anymore.
right. My focus is now keep up the appearance of enjoyment,
Mhm.
which sounds still fun as fuck, but still keeping an eye on what's happening around me.
faking for fun.
Baking for fun, really. I mean, I don't want to insult Kat. I mean,
Oh no.
it took a lot of work, really.
Right.
But I will let you know what I said in my last message.
Yep. I saw that.
Okay.
Let's see here. My question for you is what you thought the role would be. Okay.
You saw.
Okay,
you
so
saw
yeah,
what-
you can
what I
you
thought
can
the
roll that. I saw.
difficulty was.
I see what you're doing. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
roll it. You can roll it. It's a roll of 6, right?
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay, good. That's a good roll. Okay. So yeah, you get it hard.
I do, and I tried to keep going. I tried to make sure I didn't miss out on any thrusts.
Correct. Yeah. Roll. Let's see here.
What
Give me
do you
a-
roll on thrusts, really?
Composure or resolve.
I probably fucked. Literally.
And figuratively.
Composure. composure or resolve. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, I'll choose composure, isn't so?
Not presence.
Actually, too. That's
Presence. Oh no.
Depends on what kind of thrust. You said thrust, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's good. Yeah. You don't miss a beat.
Okay. I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Bitches.
You don't put a hand behind your head or nothing. But
I also do kind of, if I can, during this moment, see if there's somebody I can pass this off to.
okay.
If this would be helpful for someone.
Well, the other thing that happens is that there's a dark-haired white girl who's a good-looking girl, and she is in the orgy to your, we'll just call it north, and you
I really
see-
do like when I am of course in the midst of orgy, I really am well oriented to the cardinal directions.
Yes, yeah.
I'm just saying it's something I've practiced.
You see her put her head up like she was basically being held up in the air against the wall, and you see her bring her head up from this guy's shoulder with blood on her mouth, kind of going down her chin and neck. You don't hear her, but you see her whisper something to the person, and he puts her down, and then he starts walking. Well, he turns around and takes a couple of steps. And that is that person's thing.
That person is walking toward me.
No. Diagonal towards and away from you.
Oh.
So you're let's say this is the room, and you're in this corner.
Mm-hmm.
And no, actually you're right here, and the person is up in this corner. They're walking diagonally, so it is kind of closer to you, but not directly towards you.
But
it's
in
like a 45 degree angle away from
the aim of getting away from me.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep. Let's see here. And that person's turn. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot happening here.
Down.
What? Really?
Okay. Everyone make an observation roll.
Everyone?
Everyone. Well, I mean,
perception.
Yep. Floyd, you can too.
Any bonuses for any particular skills or areas of expertise or anything like that, like cult or
not for skills or expertise or anything like that, but position wise, I will for actually no, everybody's standing up now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No bonuses.
Gotcha.
Everyone make a perception roll to see if you notice the house explode.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jebediah, he's aware.
Nice.
He knows what's going on.
He's a happening.
Yeah, getting kicked by Big Dan tends to kind of snap you out of the stupor.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Are you and the father out of the floor yet?
Oh yeah. Now I'm going mano e mano
Wow.
with Big
Yeah,
Dan. So
that's. I mean,
I'm like
honestly,
Little Mac. I gotta like jump up in the air.
Oh, to
punch
trade
him.
blows.
I'm really honestly like
Mike Tyson's
lucky
Punch-Out
to
style.
know. I'm lucky to know where I am right now. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm surprised you see like Jeb and Big Dan fighting, and you probably just immediately sit up. Oh yay, a show.
I didn't like that Dan guy. Oh, go
Okay.
Jeb.
And then you probably go, oh wait, I know them. And then hey, I know them. I know them.
I know them. I hope Jeb wins. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt where you're at. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay, Floyd, do you have any memory bonuses, like didactic memory or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, one of the things I took at the beginning of the game,
Didactic memory.
encyclopedic mind,
Ooh.
Okay.
that I if that's a 100 thing or not. I haven't had a chance to really use it because 99% of our encounters end up with Jeb shooting something.
I pull out my shotgun. Shoot
Yeah,
him.
and
No,
so-
what
with
you
my
talk
shotgun.
about? I not shoot people. Oh wait, wrong character. Sorry, same character.
Yes.
Encyclopedic knowledge has to be taken at start. Your character is a veritable font of useful and sometimes useless information on a wide variety of topics. Chances are he can come up with an anecdote pertaining to any situation based on something he's read, witnessed, or seen on TV. You can make an intelligence plus wits roll anytime your character is confronted with a situation or phenomenon outside his normal realm of experience. If the roll is successful, he may recall a factoid that he's heard at some point that may shed light on matters. Yeah, available at character creation only. Your character has either been soaking up trivia all his life or he hasn't. And then dramatic failure, you know, obviously your character remembers something about the situation that is completely inaccurate. Failure, just nothing happens. Success, you remember a detail or fact that sheds some light on the situation. You know, example, you said there was an almond odor. Seems to me I read somewhere that's a sign of cyanide poisoning. Yeah, if a dramatic failure is it says you can make the roll also, so that I won't know if it's true or not. Exceptional success, your character recalls a number of useful details that prove extensive insight. Hey, cool, a little candy skull. They make these in Mexico for Day of the Dead, and it's offered for a loved one who's died. They just say you can't learn anything on TV. Yeah. So I don't know if that applies to it, but yeah, that's a memory thing I've got.
Yeah, that's like you took the encyclopedic memory, and I've got the common sense. Which, believe it or not, it's more like I would call it more like idiot sense. Like about to do something completely idiotic. Check with the
Hey, make,
with the Lord of Darkness.
Yeah, Jeb's common sense is like, yeah, I've got common sense. I just don't use common sense.
You know that little voice inside your head that tries to tell you whenever you're about to do something wrong?
I
I get that. I just don't fucking listen to it.
I always maintain the option to veto that shit.
I know what I'm doing is stupid, but I'm pissed off.
Okay, so is there a specific role to do that?
Yeah. What did I just say it was?
You can make one of those rolls.
Encyclopedic.
Intelligence plus, is it investigation, did you say?
Intelligence plus wits roll.
Wits. Okay. Int and wits. Yeah, do that. Okay. Remember that Bert and Ernie meme? Like,
Which one?
where's the bird cage?
Oh yeah.
Look at my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there you go. I hope that's descriptive enough.
I thought it was the banana in the ear meme. I'm sorry.
No, it was the meme that said, you know, when the DM tells you to make a perception check that he really needs you to make, and you crit one it. It's kind of like, and he had a bird cage on his head, and it was like he basically needed him to see the bird cage, and he's like, oh, not seeing the bird cage on your head, and then Bert's like, look a little closer at his eyes.
Honestly, the meme should be, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I've got a banana in my ear.
Yes.
Oh, it's the waste paper basket.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got the
Waste paper basket
over
on his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like bird cage. I was like, shit, I don't think I've seen that. I was like, oh no, it's the fucking waste.
It's
paper
a
basket.
the wire
The
waste
wire
paper
basket.
on his
He's
head.
literally wearing it on his head.
Wearing it on his head. He's like, make a perception roll to see if you
Have
notice
you
the.
seen my? Yeah.
Like crit fail. It's like, look at his eyes. Just look really close at his eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Hilarious.
So that was that.
Did you
then
see
we got-
my message I just sent you?
Yes. Yep. Good dig.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Yes
At least
and
for the
yes.
second part, it wasn't. It was like. It was more like not hostile.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Towards you.
Right.
Okay. Got so much stuff going on. Okay. So Jeb and Bart, you guys both notice like almost a sheen that is starting to grow on the floor and the walls and the ceiling, and it's kind of like if you're in a medium temperature to cool temperature room and you have a lot of people working out in there at the same time, and condensation starts to kind of create on the walls. It's a lot like that.
That's happening in the sex room we're at, and this is not something that we're just noticing right now. Like this has been here all along. We're just like, oh hey, look at this weird sheen on the walls. This is something like we're witnessing happen like real time.
It's starting to happen, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And as far as a sheen, how dangerous of a sheen does this seem to me? Is this like a Martin sheen or like a Charlie sheen?
Oh please! Like you said, I deserved. You said I deserved inspiration this evening. Please
Mark,
do this.
Mark loses it.
I'm sorry, Jeb. I just
whatever
fuck
inspiration you had, it's gone.
In fact, you're gonna steal Alan's while you're at it.
I would spend it again.
I'd do it all over the same way. Fuck you. No, there is like a weird glisten on the
now
walls,
it's a
floor, and
glisten?
ceiling. Yeah. Not a Jackie glisten.
But I want you to glisten to me.
Fuck, I hate everybody.
Somebody please work up a sheen versus glisten meme this evening, please.
Yes. Yeah, there'll be super points for someone who can do that.
Sheen versus glisten.
Listen, Google.
Tell me what
I-
other people have already compared for me.
I have
Go,
a.
Google,
Floyd?
go.
Floyd, they're on the other side of the street. They are on the side of the street that the mansion is on.
But they're walking.
But they're past the mansion to you. Like I said, they're about a block and a half away. Like
Uh-huh.
you're about 3/4 of a block away from the mansion. So they're about the distance away from the mansion that you are, but on the opposite side.
All right, but they're walking towards me.
They're walking towards you. So you're on the right side of the street.
Uh-huh.
They're on the left side.
Okay.
Same side that the mansion's on.
All right, and are they coming up from behind me or
No.
are they?
They're walking towards you.
All right, so they're walking away from the mansion then, right?
Towards the mansion.
Because
I thought you said they were walking
they are
towards.
further away from you than the mansion is, right? On the same street. And so they're walking towards the mansion and towards you. But they
You are in
will
the
they will
midpoint between
arrive
them and the mansion. Yes. You are somewhere in the middle between them and the mansion.
or the
Right,
mansion.
right.
I'm drawing a quick map out here.
Actually got that the mansion was in between him and them, is the way I heard that, but
No, I'm
I
in
wasn't really
between-
paying attention either.
I'm in between
So
them.
that's
and
what
the
it looks like.
Uh-oh.
If you can see that.
Oh.
Let me change it up for you.
I know. I was like, hold on, it's gone totally invisible.
Both glint and sheen have a shininess factor, but a glint is a short flash,
There we go. Okay.
while sheen
That right there.
is something that.
So you're the little
lingers.
square.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
don't have the mirror. That's the mansion. And that's where they're walking towards.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was
all
right.
right.
So the mansion's in
Okay.
between.
All right. I thought. All right. So they're walking. All right. So they're walking.
Whoops. Sorry, guys.
Pride. So they're walking towards. They're walking towards both me and the mansion. I mean, are they? Does it look like they're walking towards me, or does it look like they're just walking towards the mansion, or do they even see me? Are they looking at me?
TBD.
To be determined down the road.
TBD. Like they're just walking and they don't seem to have any kind of prerogative.
Okay. Well, in that case, as soon as I spot them, then I will turn off the truck and get out, and staying on my side of the street, I'll just kind of casually walk on the sidewalk towards the mansion and them.
Okay. All right. And back in the porno dungeon.
Back in the porno dungeon. Meantime, back in the porno dungeon.
There was another. Okay. So there's a person who is okay. So the person who you were walking towards, Akono, that did the bite / Sparta kick
bike / Sparta kick.
on the right to them. So further to your left, on their right, there's another orgy of 3 people happening. And there is there's one dude who there's another dude and a woman with them, and this guy has had his face like buried in the neck of this other guy, and there's a woman who's in there as well, but she's kind of like also on this one guy, and he kind of like wraps his arm around this dude and kind of like punches into like underneath his sternum.
Jesus.
And then walks him over to the center and then like throws him in.
Omom Shibadim?
Yes.
That's really gross. So, okay, but that guy's like not like right near me, right? Like he doesn't even see me or anything.
probably about 20-ish feet away from you.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep on creeping, around. Trying again. I'm working my way till till I'm,
Excuse me.
on. And I don't. Now I feel like I should hold up a sign, but I'm gonna creep along that outside wall around until I can get over. Probably over to where that vampire is, right? Because that's where Bart is from where I am now, right?
Bart's to your left.
Okay. How far? But how far down this wall, right? Because I came into the room and made a right and stuck to the right wall, right? I didn't go straight along the wall that was in front of me.
Right.
I ended up going to the right to go, so I didn't cut through the middle of the room, and I ended up making a right and going down. And that guy popped up and Sparta kicked the hole. I'm just gonna keep going past that guy and continue working my way. And I'm trying really not to be seen. I don't know how well I wouldn't. Well, maybe I am trying to actually be stealthy. Let's say that I am.
Okay, so now I don't have this mirrored, so it should show up exactly the way that it is, and I will try to make it make sense. I know that we're doing theater of the mind, but sometimes a little visual cue can be helpful.
Can be important.
Okay, so that right there is the room that you guys are in. So you walked in here where the staircase is. All of these squares are rugs. The middle one is like the large rug. The circle is basically where the hole is. You came in here. The Sparta kick happened right here.
Right.
Like little orgy happening on this rug happened right there. You're walking this way. Orgy right here is where the guy just kind of like walked the person over, pushed him in.
All right, where's Bart?
Bart is banging it away right here.
Oh shit! Okay, I didn't realize
So
that was
what
the
you,
case. I just stuck
I
to the
heard that
left.
you were coming around here.
I didn't realize where Bart. I thought Bart was where we're over here, where you're pointing now.
Okay, so that's where Jeb and Father Albright are.
Okay.
Disorderly Dan was up here.
Now
he was banging away right here.
Then I am immediately gonna switch back, going back towards the door.
You can go this way.
I can, but I'm trying not to cut through the room.
Okay, sticking to the walls.
I want to stick to the wall. I know that nothing's coming up behind me there. Well, with a reasonable amount of certainty.
Yep. Sure.
You never know. Things can come through the wall at you, but
I didn't say that.
You're less likely than for, say, the guys with the guns to come through the door, right?
Sure.
That's more likely. Anyhow.
Yep.
So yeah, I want to go back because I want to go back, put my hand on the left wall and walk over to Bart that way.
Okay.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna.
I can actually give you more. I can give you more distance if that's what you're intending the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I was just trying to go along a wall until I could reach out and grab Bart and be like, "We gotta get out of here. I don't want to go through." But now that I know the layout of the room, where's the door to leave? That's out here. Is this down over by Bart as well?
No. It's where you just came to.
No, I'm talking about that door that leads to the outside.
Oh. Well.
Out onto Cortez.
You don't really see.
Basically,
any other
saying,
doors.
Basically saying, how the fuck do we get out of here?
Well,
you don't really see other doors.
Got curtains.
But you also don't really see the walls.
Yeah. What's on the walls? The sheen?
No, those drapings.
Oh, okay.
So you got black and red drapings covering all of the walls.
I'm gonna go behind the drapes.
It's kind of like curtains.
Uh-huh.
You know how curtains will like the drapey hanging curtains cover they're right next to the windows. That's kind of how these are. The way I described it before, it's kind of like wedding venues.
Bunting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be quite obvious that someone was walking behind there. So I won't do that then.
yeah. It's kind of like a dog going under covers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Might be kind of silly.
Father Albright.
Oh, and in the meantime, I will chant in my high speech.
My breath.
What is it that you would like to do here?
Who I'm looking for? Who's distressed? Who still seems underneath a a haze? I'm looking. Where can I be of helpfulness right now?
It's hard to tell who is like you're talking about like the feel good vibes.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like anybody has that going on right now because like that stuff is still there, but it's more like like it's not getting into people because like there's fighting going on now and there are people being slashed open, bitten, thrown into an invisible hole in the middle of the room.
All right. I shoot 3 times into the ceiling. I said, "Hey, get the fuck out of here!" And then hopefully, and then do I get anybody's attention? And then who do I see that's on my team?
You shoot into the air 3 times.
Pop, pop, pop.
And the pop doesn't really pop.
No.
It sounds like you have a suppressor on it, and that suppressor has a suppressor on it.
Okay. Well, who's
because shooting with a suppressor, like it's still loud. It sounds like an M80. It's not like the movies where it's just like a whisper pew. But this actually sounds like the whisper pews, like pew, pew, pew.
Which one of my teammates am I nearest to?
Jeb. And Disorderly Dan, who are squared off and exchanging blows.
I get in and try to separate them.
Okay.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so you're trying to get in between them? Are you like trying to
Yeah,
block them with your arms?
Like, yeah, I'll holster my weapon and then try to get in and push them off, peel them off of each other if they're like tangled, as you said. Yeah.
Okay.
Bitch.
Trying to break them up. Let me have you make. Let me make a presence and either persuasion or intimidation check based off of how you want to approach this.
So presence and intimidation.
I don't have your character sheet up, so I don't see what you got. But
I got it. I know it's 4D. It'll be 4D10.
Okay. Okay.
Or 1 success. That should be just 1.
Yep. Okay, so you get in between the two, and you say what you say. Back the fuck off, like chill the fuck out. And from there, the guy who is okay, so the guy who is in the corner who did the Sparta kick, he's like a big, like hairy dude, and he's got like brown curly hair, blue eyes, large frame. He's probably about 6'3", and he then grabs one of the dudes that he was in the orgy with and grabs him by like the side of the neck, lifts him up in the air, and then walks him over to the center of the room, says something quietly. Let's see here. Father Albright and Jeb can make a perception observation roll at -2 because the music is still going really loud to hear what he says.
Fail.
Okay. and then throws him into the center.
Can I shoot it with my gun?
Shoot what? The guy getting thrown in?
No, the
Only if,
guy.
only if it's only if it's a shotgun.
No. This happened after you did yours.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say it like that. You got to say, "Can I shoot it with my shotgun?"
Yeah, then you can do whatever you want.
With my handgun.
No. With your shotgun. It doesn't matter what gun you're using. Just say, "I shoot it with my shotgun."
Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. That works out perfect. So that happened there, and then okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I assume at the same, when I saw, like when Floyd was fiddling around with the briefcase, and then I, saw out of the corner of my eye the, people walking on the other side. I assume those two guys that I saw jump off the roof, they're no longer in view.
No, they are still walking towards the door.
All right.
As all of this is going on. Jeb, Disorderly Dan takes your punch, blood flies from his mouth. His jaw, may have cracked, may have loosened some teeth. He looks at you, not faded, and he leans back like this in a way that you've seen him do it before. And he comes up for a fucking Sparta kick. And you are able to, so you can't use your defense this turn, correct? Because you did the haymaker. You're muted.
Sorry, correct. I do have armor, but it's yeah. I don't know if that.
He's got engine mumbo
So you went
jumbo
like-
armor.
Armor,
Yeah.
armor
Which helps.
protects you. Armor protects you against physical damage, against fighting damage too. Yeah.
You went like this, and you're like spun around, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm overextended. You come up, he leans back, he goes in for a Sparta kick, and you are able to basically grab his leg as it comes at you. It does get some contact with you. It hits you in the stomach, lower chest, arm, but you're able to grab his leg. He gives you 1 bashing damage. But you know that if that would have gotten full contact, you would have been through the wall.
Come on, my mama kisses harder than that. Let's go.
That explains a lot.
So much explained right there.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Akono.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You said you're turning back around.
I'm gonna go
swooping
run
up.
Yep, going to the left instead, so that I can move along the wall and over to Bart's position to collect him.
Okay.
And barring anybody getting in my way, I'm just gonna walk right along the wall till I get there.
Okay. Yeah, you can get into his presence.
Okay. Bart, we gotta go. Bart.
I tried to figure out who's speaking to me.
It's Akono. You don't have to figure it out. I'll tell you.
No, I do. I do. Even if you tell me your name, I'm like,
I'm the Indian fella.
the red man.
That's me. Let's go. We gotta go.
Hey, we now refer to him as the Washington football team, okay?
You get your
We
inspiration back.
You're halfway there.
Halfway. He takes back half the bad things he's ever said about you.
Yes.
I've never said a bad thing about you. I've just mentioned the fact that you have delicate skin.
Yeah, well,
Redder.
That is reddish.
I'll tell you, there are people getting hurt in here, and I'm afraid that if you don't leave, you're going to be one of them too.
Are you talking to me like this? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me rather close?
Or you're talking to me like this?
I'm probably standing 2 feet away from you, kind of looking down.
Oh shit, you're fucking up my vibe, really.
Yeah, I'm really making it awkward.
I was hoping it was like this because I could probably deal with that. But
it's very
not.
much
It's
trying
not.
not to be too loud, but still talking directly to you.
All right. So that's what he does.
That's what I do.
It has been a difficult mating season for Bird Person.
Indeed.
Okay, Jeb. So you have his leg, like in your hands.
Oh yeah.
By his between his ankle and his calf. So do you want to like throw it down and punch him?
I was gonna say just straight fucking like clothesline him, just like run.
Oh,
wow,
yeah,
just
you can
fucking-
do that. You can use his momentum, pull it, and then
Right, and then just boom, yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
he's already off balance. I'm guessing. I don't know how much of a ballet he is, but yeah.
he's
I
pretty
figure I could
graceful for a big dude. I mean, he is like 7'2".
Right. And yeah, so my clothesline's probably gonna be just basically slapping him across the chest instead of catching him underneath the chin. But hey, I'll take that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault I'm the biggest and strongest. I don't even exercise.
So I'm gonna go for the haymaker again. Let's see if this knocks him for a loop.
All right, I'll give you a +1 on this one.
Oh, all right, dope. All right.
So did you you end up losing your willpower because you didn't
Yeah,
make the success that time?
Correct. Yeah. So I spent the willpower. It wasn't successful, but it wasn't a
Wasn't a critical failure.
Right.
Yeah, so you just don't get it. It just doesn't. You don't get it.
Yeah.
done.
Since I had at least one success, it was considered a successful use, even though I did not get the whatchamacallit. So yes. So here we go. Rolling 9 10-siders. Ooh, there's a 4 again. Shit. It seemed like there was going to be so much more.
Yeah, 10 though.
Oh, it re-rolled it automatically. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
4 more blunt damage or bashing damage to the big Dan.
Let me see here. Okay, so you grab his leg, you throw it, you try to come up like that. You do punch him. It hurts your fist pretty good.
I'm going to yell at him as I'm doing this too. I'm going to say, "You big dumb son of a bitch! We're trying to fucking save you."
Yep.
It's just so poetic that you're saying that to him right now.
Everybody else in the party pulls out the popcorn and they're like, "This is what
this is
we've been
awesome."
waiting for this whole
Like the
time."
one thing we never thought Jeb would say, but we've heard said to him so many times.
You big dumb fuck. We're trying to save you. That's very awesome.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is how it feels like to be on this end of that.
Yeah. This is how
So,
all
yeah.
the rest of them feel about me.
So you throw down his leg. You come up. You do like an Aryuken punch, and you hit him right in the freaking jaw, and it's like freaking smashes him again. And he kind of like Jaws and Moonraker after James Bond like leaps up and punches him in the face, kind of just looks at you and twists his jaw a little bit and gets ready for the next round.
Mhm.
He's a tough motherfucker.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's tough and ruthless, but I am rough and toothless.
Okay, Floyd.
Yeah, I was saying it's like the fight between Indiana Jones and that huge German guy in Raiders.
Bald Nazi.
Yeah.
Yep.
The HO229, yeah, or whatever the fuck that was.
Where is the spinning aircraft though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah.
Thing.
The flying wing.
I bet Bartholomew will act that out for us.
Sure.
Wait, I've seen this in the movie. Wait, we need to complete the scene. I'm an airplane.
Like these are my wings, but these are the propellers. Oh, put his head over here. Put his head right here.
I just remember Indy like points to the guy's shoelaces and he fools him or whatever, and then he pounds him and hits him again and hits him again, and he thinks he's got him, and the German guy just looks up and he just hits Indy once in the chest, and like the knees buckle and he just falls in. Yeah. He ain't going down. This early Dan is not going down in one punch.
I'm sure she's gonna try.
Not going down in 2 punches, neither.
Right. I was thinking about doing the old combo because I can do a 1-2.
You gotta hit him. You gotta hit him with the pikey punch. The pikey punch.
I just got
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, lean back as you're.
Yeah, the double-fisted punch.
Yeah, do the Jean-Claude. You got to do the splits and hit him nuts. The Jean-Claude Van Damme style.
Yeah.
Or the Captain Kirk when he like puts his hands together and hits an alien in the head. Like that's a real conventional punch. Like put them both together and just hit them.
I think he did that against Khan in the Space Seed episode.
Yeah.
Khan. All right. Did you say Floyd?
Yeah. Floyd.
All right.
So those 3 cats are walking up.
Or dogs.
And the 3 other the 2 cats who are walking in stop, and they kind of both turn towards the 3 cats that are walking up. And that's what you're witnessing. Like they obviously have each other's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
me. I will try once I see that they have each other's attention, I will try to hide and just listen to what happens.
Okay, where are you trying to hide?
Wherever I can.
Okay, well, there's a couple of...
And I am not skilled in stealth. Of course.
Well, you didn't think you were skilled in lockpicking either, but look how that shit turned out. Who knows? He may be a fucking ninja. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bunch of trees. There are bushes in people's yards that are across the street. You would have to cross the street to do that.
No, I'm going to try to. I'm just going to try to whatever is the closest to me. So I got out of my truck and I started walking down the sidewalk towards the mansion on my side of the street. Yep. Whatever, whether it's a parked car or like, a tree or even a fire hydrant or whatever's the
there's cars and trees.
Okay, so I'll just, as soon as I see the 2 guys that jumped off the roof and the 3 people walking up, that I noticed, as soon as I see that they've kind of noticed each other, I'll duck behind a parked car and just kind of, peek. try to kind of peek out and sort of listen, see them and listen to what happens.
Are you going to try to do any network zero-y kind of shit?
Not right now. I mean, the fact that you reminded me, the fact that you had to remind me, makes me think Floyd is off in a different world. I think he's a little. I think he's a little too rattled right now.
Preoccupied.
Yeah, to be worrying about turning his cameras on and shit.
Like, I'm not accustomed to being this close to this shit happening and this alone.
That I think it's this alone part. I think if he was hiding here and Jeb was, perched in the corner and Tommy, I knew Tommy had his sights on him, then yeah, maybe I'd be more like, okay, let me try.
All right, bitches. Yeah.
But now I'm a little more concerned for my own safety.
Okay. So my reminding you of that's just like little bird in the back of your head, kind of like speaking to you like, oh fuck, like why am I here at all? Okay, well,
yeah, Floyd asks himself that every time we go anywhere.
Fair. Completely fair. Okay. Well, let me see here. Well, we started out, we got through 2 rounds. Do we want to try to do more? It is midnight now. I have a lot more in the tank. I'm not a huge fan of staying up super late. There are things that have not happened. There are people who have not been met. What do we want to do?
I could take another swing at Big D. I'll chop down this fucking tree eventually.
I'm fine playing longer. I'd love to play longer, but I don't want. If anyone is got to take off, I'm fine stopping too. But
Jason Allen.
I'm good.
I can play for probably no more than 30 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm probably at the same. I got a good 30.
That works for me. Okay, we will go here, and here. Okay, so the the orgies that are happening are turning more and more violent. It's becoming apparent who the Johns are, if you will, and who the perps are, or vamps, as you probably are putting together.
Yeah, I'm like, we gotta go. Leaning a little closer now. Come on, seriously, we gotta go.
So yeah,
Jeb's like, I gotta knock him out.
Have all of the stamina to fight all night. So yeah, so there are more pictures of violence happening within these orgies. People who are in the frickin' spaghetti meatball mess of sex, with blood flying all over the place. Everybody who is down there now, it is obvious that it's more than a sheen, it's more than a glisten. Like there's a lot of stuff like building up on the floors and building up on the walls and building up on the ceilings. It's looking like silky, sticky, kind of nasty almost.
Almost Swayze.
It's gone again.
Sure.
It's gone again. So now Bart.
Hi there. All right,
So Kono just came up to you. You are still
just banging away. Hey, what's
Ethan
up,
the
man?
cat.
I am indeed. Do you see the last message I sent you?
Yeah. At this
Would
point,
that be a Kono?
probably not. It would probably be Jebber Father Albright.
All right.
And it would be a toss-up between the two because Father Albright's not distracted, and yet in the middle of what's going on.
Oh, all right. So this is what I'll do, because I still have eyes on that creature, that fucking beast of a man that is throwing people into a portal. This who fuck knows where.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll from my position. Do I have a bead on him, or it? Like a bead, like a sight on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's like 2 or 3 people who are throwing people into this hole, and there's the guy who did the Sparta kick is right near you.
Is he
And
moving?
You guys,
Is that guy moving around?
yeah, he just threw another person in the hole.
Damn.
Oh, the guy that's kicking my friends, I'm gonna shoot him.
Well, the guy who's kicking your friend is Disorderly Dan.
No, you said it. Oh, wait.
He's Sparta kicking.
I don't want to shoot Dan.
But
I'm
he's just-
confused. You made it so these things are no
Wait.
threat. Or they're throwing stuff like, are they no threat to us right now? I don't understand. They're ignoring us.
Not yet. They're only throwing people who they were fucking into the hole.
All right. So, Marcus,
So,
I
take-
rolled 2 successes
Okay.
in the sense of who would be best equipped to handle what I have, and like me to give it to them.
Realistically, it would probably be Father Albright because Jeb is in the middle of a fight. Father Albright's trying to get in the middle of the fight,
All right.
but
What do I need-
he is the
what do I-
least distracted.
What do I need to do to hand this over to him?
Grab it, get his attention, and hope you get his attention. Throw it to him at the same time.
Yo, Padre!
Make a observation check.
Observation, you mean perception?
Perception. Yep. All of the games get so crossed over.
All the games.
Okay.
I don't know why that rolled 3 times. But take
No,
the first one.
that was not for you. That was for Father
Oh, I
Albright.
see.
Okay, so yeah, Father Albright, you do hear Bart yell your name. You glance over as you see.
What you see?
That's your cue.
What do I see?
You see a
I felt like Tom Cruise in Moneyball.
a 6-foot sharpened bow staff that is a flame fly toward you, but not at you. So it's something to be grabbed. It seems as though the flame is not eating the essence of the wood, but is giving the wood its part of its power. So you have a sharpened bow staff of very hard wood that is aflame coming toward you to
Hardwood.
grab.
I'll try to catch it and then immediately proceed to kick some ass with it.
Okay. Make a Dex Athletics roll.
Dex Athletics. Be 60. I got an 8 and a 10, and I have to re-roll that one.
You catch it.
Cool. And then I'll proceed to the closest thing throwing people in a hole and stab it with this righteous stick of flames and fury.
Hardwood.
Hard wood.
The bot wood.
Lay the wood on him.
Stick your hard wood in them. You're flaming hardwood.
Oh, I will. I will stick it deep into them. I will puncture them deep and leave a big gaping hole throughout the.
A burning gaping hole.
Yes. And I'll spit on them afterwards. Spit on them with the Holy Spirit.
You'll stick your hardwood in them, and then you'll pull it out, and you'll spit all over their face.
Damn.
We are sponsored by Pornhub. Don't forget.
Always.
Allegedly.
What was the name of the Mennonite family in fucking Letterkenny?
Oh God, I just watched that like 3 weeks ago.
It's just fucking.
What is it? Oh my gosh.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Let me.
Because the guy who plays the father is one of the writers.
Oh, the Dick family. Noah Dick.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was
His
thinking
wife,
Dick, but I was like,
I needed Dick. His sister,
yeah,
Loving a Dick, Lavina Dick.
Lavina
Then there's
Dick.
Charity Dick, Chastity Dick. Daryl, does my daughter's warm, sticky pie not appeal to you? Well, then let us enjoy them on this day as a community with our mouths.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
I love what Tim Allen, his real name is Tim Dick, and he said he used to have fun going to like restaurants, the Dick party of two, Dick party of four, and he's like, yeah, we're the Dicks. We're the Dicks. We need a table right away.
I like the Dave Chappelle one that I will not go into.
Get those dicks a table.
Okay. Did you was that your weaponry roll, Jay?
No, you didn't ask me to make any kind of weaponry
Oh.
roll.
Okay, so you're gonna try to hit this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, with this flaming hard wood.
Yeah, strength weaponry, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
Okay.
armed
Let
combat.
it be known I have flaming hot wood.
God damn, 0 successes.
Shit.
Okay.
You do get bonus dice based on weapon used or effect performed. I don't know if the flaming hardened wood gets any bonuses, but just throw that in there as well.
You
That's probably DM discretion too.
I would give you two additional because it is flaming and it is hard.
Plus one flaming.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Failed.
Okay. All right. So
Man, what
you grab this flaming thing and it
Immediately throw it down the
confuses you
hole.
because it's like, fuck, it's on fire. But you know what? You've heard of like holy swords from the Bible or flaming, and you spin around, but it was just still too much going on. And that was those two.
Waste of a fucking turn.
So from the other side of the wall, you see someone who is dressed in what appears to be a black robe with a hood, and he walks through what looks to be like the far side of the wall, back over by where Dan was having his little orgy thing happening. And let's see here. He walks in, surveys the whole room, sees that, and let's see here. Bartholomew, I'm going to need you to make um make a stamina and let me see here. Make a stamina and survival roll.
Wow. Glad I get to add in survival.
You've survived a lot of things.
Yeah, I have, really. Hold on there.
Nice wig, Strong. Kind of looks like Machine Gun Kelly's joined us.
I was thinking Andy Warhol.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking Andy Warhol the other day too. It's a section of a bath mat that I cut, and then I just stuck it in my head one day, and I'm like, hey, that looks like a really bad toupee. I was like, I need to keep that.
Oh, wow.
Keep that in the old wig. Yeah. Right. There we go.
Excellent.
Okay, let me
Little double-sided tape, and you're really in business.
Right. I'm like, man, I just slapped that sucker on there and let gravity do the work for now. Hey.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Bartholomew,
Mm-hmm.
you feel stress come across your whole body. There is a stress that's coming across your whole body as if your blood has stopped moving through your veins.
Ooh.
So like,
well, that's not good.
But when you say stress, do I see a big, bite or a rake mark of a claw or something?
No.
Okay, just wondered.
No. This guy in the robe, he comes over and he basically pans right, pans left, looks at Bart, and he does like that, and then he grabs like this, and that is when Bart, you actually make a composure and
Speaks in soft rhythmic Cherokee.
composure and survival roll.
That would be.
No, I've already been chanting in soft, rhythmic, Latin-like Cherokee.
Latin Cherokee.
Latin-like Cherokee. It's Cherokee with some Latin words mixed in every here.
Nice.
Holy fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
He's so coked up, nothing can stop him.
I see everything.
Okay, so Bartholomew.
Yes.
This is bringing you back to
the old
when you
school.
were on tour in '88.
Because he's an old fool.
And you had a heart attack. And you
we don't like to call it that. We like to call it
party arrest.
We like to call it heart. We like to call it heart strain.
Party? Did you say? Did you say cardiac arrest?
Cardiac arrest.
It's very similar.
That's what that was. Inspiration Floyd.
Basically, when you don't die.
Cardiac arrest.
It's
cardiac
something else.
arrest.
Yeah,
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
But you feel, and you know that your heart as needing to live as every human being needs their heart to pump to live has stopped. And you know that's the case.
Oh shit. Well, I really know that.
Yep. But you're not panicking.
Well, of
Like
course not.
you know this is happening. You know that you only have a limited amount of time, give or take 2 minutes, and then you are done and done.
Right.
You gotta get that shot of adrenaline, and you gotta stick it in the breastplate.
There's a lot of cocaine around.
There is. Yes, indeed.
No adrenaline. What do we got? We got fucking 80 keys of cocaine. Okay, well, fucking break it open and let him Scrooge McDuck through that cocaine.
That's not a great idea. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, if your heart stopped, I mean, what's it gonna hurt?
Bartholomew's anatomy. Bartholomew's anatomy is inhuman at this point.
Okay, so that happened. Next on the initiative. Okay. Another person in the orgy gets raked, bitten, and thrown into the middle of the room. Like this is like there's been like 5-6 people tossed in at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting ridiculous.
And the one that's got the friction knife on him is still doing that?
Not so much. That
Yeah.
person did it once and then is confused as fuck, does not know what to do, and is standing still, but has multiple lacerations on him.
Uh-huh. Okay. And it doesn't appear that anybody else notices that he's acting oddly. Nobody's like looking at him like, what the hell are you doing?
In the orgy that he was in, there's only one other person there. Okay. And they look like they're not completely lucid.
Okay. Roger that. Well, I'm not here to save all these people, but I am trying to get Bart out of here. Like, is it my turn yet? Because I just want to. I'm going to grab Bart.
Not yet.
Okay.
We gotta check that.
Bart's having a moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Bart, but he's going to have hands laid upon him soon.
I love Disorderly Dan's 2 flaws on his character sheet: drugs, sex addiction. Well, guess what?
Lay your hands on me.
I think Bartholomew's problem is he's had too many hands laid on him this evening.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Every time I roll for Dan, I roll just shit.
Which is honestly probably for the best, really.
So Dan like shakes his head after getting punched again from you, and he's like, "Why are you even fighting me?" And he like goes for a punch, and like just fucking barely grazes you. Doesn't do much at all, but he does hit you in the side of the face, gets some cheek on knuckle, does 1 bashing damage, and that's it.
All right.
There's like a lot of different buffering things that are happening. You're like, fuck, he probably would be hitting me harder, but I'm feeling pretty lucky at this point.
Yeah, and if he's got, I don't know, I've done 8 damage to him so far. I don't know if he was fully up or whatever, but if he has, the last 3 of his boxes have even bashing damage, he starts taking the cumulative effects. And if on the end of his turn he still has a bashing damage, he has to roll to stay conscious. I was just looking that up because I was just like, how the fuck do you knock people out? Do I have to kill him? I was like, I can't fucking knock him out with just the 1 punch knockout. Like, can I do it over time? Or
right.
Oh my gosh.
When do I become One Punch Man?
Yes.
When does that happen?
Dan hits Jeb in the cheek, and Jeb's like, All right, are we done warming up? Are we gonna fight?
Yes.
Uh,
So that was Dan going. Let's see here. He goes. Akono.
Yeah, if Bart's not getting up on his own, I'm just gonna grab him and start picking him up.
Bart.
Yeah, Bart.
Okay.
And see here.
When I feel arms on me, I do not resist, although it is difficult for me not to resist. But I do kind of say, well, okay, bad dog, down, down. Like, I understand that element of it. So,
You went quiet.
Quietness happened. Say something. We're giving
in other words, I do not resist.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything?
You're trying to drag him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I am going to. I think, and so we'll check that the corner that is on the wall. If I was to continue past where I grabbed Bart, I think that door might be in that corner, and so I'm going to go check behind curtain number 12.
So where in the room?
The corner of the room that was like if I had walked past, there's the if I remember correctly, there's the door at the where we came into this room at the bottom of the stairs, and and I kept going straight along the wall.
Yep.
To get to Bart, who was on my right.
Yep.
Well, I think that
move
the
straight
corner.
to get to Bart.
I think the corner beyond that is the one that has the door leading to the street, and so I want to go check. And I'm going to drag Bart over there.
Okay, that's also where the two people in the robes came out.
Oh. Well.
And one of them came out and did something.
Oh, that's right. Like right in front of me.
And made a gesture. And make a. God, there's so many damn.
Yeah, they didn't say anything to me or look at me or anything. We didn't have.
Make an observation roll.
Do we have a moment together at all?
You still got all sorts of static going on. Okay. He made a gesture, and you could tell just from the physical gesturing that happened that it was something that you're very familiar with.
The gesterification.
Yeah.
And it's some sort of
spell.
So it's some sort of will working.
Something like that. Yes.
Throw your mushrooms at him.
No, those would waste the mushrooms. You eat the mushrooms.
Floyd doesn't know any of that shit.
Oh, Floyd has seen Akono eat bags of mushrooms. He knows about the mushrooms now.
Floyd thinks Akono's a bigger stoner than Bart.
And that may be accurate.
Bartholomew is a has-been stoner. His mind melted years and years ago. Akono is in the process of destroying his mind.
Okay, so you're moving up into the far end of the room?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Okay. With Bart?
Yeah, I'm going to drag
Bart. Trying to get to the far wall?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the wall and just kind of get out of the way of the room and, I guess out of wherever everybody is. And I think that, like I said, in that corner is a door leading to the street, so I'm dragging him in there. But if it's not here, it'll be one of these corners, I bet. Not the one we came in, so.
Okay. Father Albright?
Yeah, I'll keep trying to stab what I missed last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Father Albright a hunter?
No, I'm a shadow priest.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you a hunter?
Do you?
No, you're a bum that knows a lot of shit about the government.
I'm a hunter.
Eat your cool
I hunt for the the most sugary snacks, the most cheesy fries.
Yep, that's right.
The chili cheesiest of fries. Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't sure if Father because Father Albright, because if you're a hunter, you can do that risk willpower thing and get the little bonus. But
Well, he could do stuff like that.
yeah, you could just spend plain willpower.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're moving. You're moving up into the other corner. Father Albright.
I attack.
Did you make the roll?
What do you want for the stick? Because you didn't let me roll last time.
Yeah, no, it's strength and weaponry.
And 2 + 2.
Plus 2, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's flaming and hard. Holy fuck, you suck at rolling tonight, Jay.
No, I didn't.
Well-
I wasted all my good rolls on bullshit. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
like your rolls were insane earlier.
Now they're insane, but the other way. Fucking
Yep, they went
bullshit.
cold.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, you swing, but you just got this dizziness going on in your head, like the bass from the techno music, and watching all of these demons tearing these poor innocent humans apart, like it's kind of fucking with your soul.
I watch that kind of shit for fun, just to desensitize myself.
Just to prepare myself for what I'll be dealing with on a daily
And
basis.
I watch them on VHS.
It's never fun.
Beating them with your flaming hate stick.
To the point where even that bores him.
Fetch me my wire hangers.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see here. Jeb.
Oh, I'm gonna again. I'm just yelling at him. I'm like, "We're trying to save you, you big dumb fuck!" And I fucking try to knock his ass out again.
Okay.
I'll haymaker him. Which is 4, 3, 7 + 1, 8. Here we go. All right.
No willpower.
I think I can only risk it once per scene.
Okay. That sounds right.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wow, that's a crit fail. First crit fail of the night.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Almost half ones.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the critical fail.
Hey, so you punched yourself. All right, so yeah, you're leaning back, you dumb fuck, you go in to try to punch him. Your fist, like you've hit walls before, and your fist is starting to fucking hurt. You swing up at him, he just kind of like leans back a little bit, like he sees it coming this time.
Technically,
And,
it's not a dramatic failure. That only happens if you get one die and you roll a 1. But...
Yeah, I understand that. That's why you did not punch yourself in the face.
Right.
Which
But-
is true. But if we take some time to discern the roll, there are 3 1s and then 3 6s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying 3 1s and 3 6s.
And if you look at the last 2, they make a 5, which is the points of the pentagram.
All comes back.
Hail
All
Satan and
praise
drink
the Lord
cold
of
brew.
darkness. All praise the Lord of darkness.
And here we are.
Shit.
That's a Floyd level conspiracy strategy.
Oh yeah. Yep. All crit fails and a 666 and the 5 of the pentagram.
Oh my god.
All right. And last and definitely least, Floyd.
All right. Well, I'm just like I'm I'm still kind of freaked out. You know, he's cut off. I don't really know what the fuck to do. You know, I there's obviously something going on in the house. I'm not hearing from Tommy. So the guys that jumped off the roof, which I don't know what they are, but I'm guessing maybe they're vampires, and the guys that were approaching the mansion are now in sight of each other. Do I see any reaction between the two?
Yeah. So you see the one who's in front, who is by far the smallest one.
Of the three, or the three, or
of the three, pulls out a dagger, and these weapons just seem to be dropping into their hands, like they didn't have them 1 second. Boom! Now they have them. She's got a dagger that looks more like it's probably not even a dagger. It's more like a Roman short sword.
Yeah.
Like of that shape.
A gladius.
Yeah. And then there's another dude who has he's larger but short-haired. He kind of reaches behind him and pulls out what looks to be almost like a big freaking sword, but not clean edges, like ridged edges and
like a serrated,
and slots in the middle of the steel. And the other person actually goes behind and pulls out what looks to be almost like a Reaper's scythe.
Look, they're going full Hellraiser here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like a Highlander episode.
Fucking David Blaine, Xena Warrior Princess shit.
Where'd that sword come from, huh? Where'd you fit that under your trench coat?
The other guy, one of the guys who's in front, pulls out what looks to be like a large swordish, almost dagger, and the other guy pulls out like an axe. You know, like a double-headed axe that doesn't look like a dwarven battle axe or nothing. It looks more long and sleek and fast.
Jesus, they're going. They're getting medieval.
And they turn around and they start walking towards these guys, like the three guys who are coming. And the three that were walking up, you can see before your eyes, their bodies are starting to kind of shift and grow larger with each step.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I was really worried I was going to miss the Game of Thrones cosplay. Could you tell me? Oh no, you're going to it too.
How you guys from me roughly?
Roughly
there's any way I can pull off
25 to 30 meters.
That's any way I can pull off the Peter Baelish move.
25 to 30 meters. All right,
Go, little fish.
I'm going to. God.
Get in those bags of cocaine.
Do I get involved or do I let this play out? Do I get involved or do I let this play out? What would Floyd do?
What would Floyd do?
Channel your inner
I have
Floyd
an
here.
idea on what Floyd would do.
I mean, after seeing those three come up, and I know the history there, and now I see the aggressiveness between the two. He's pretty sure he knows what the two guys who jumped off the roof are, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's who he would go after.
Would you go for Tommy?
Make an observation check. Oh, okay. That was a fast roll.
Well, I just clicked on perception.
Yeah,
Although
no, that was good.
although it switched me from GM only to public, but whatever.
That's all right. Okay. You hear a gust of wind that feels unnatural, that happened to your right and higher up above you. And it was moving from the direction that it's moving in the direction that you are walking.
All right, so it's coming basically from like behind me, kind of back where my truck is parked.
Yep.
Is that where Tommy was?
Yes.
I will
Grab teddy bear.
What weapons do I carry with me here?
You got some stick bombs, pipe bombs.
Yeah, that's a little bit blunt force.
It's aggressive for sure.
I'm just gonna boy. I'll just get my pistol ready, and for now I'm gonna keep a close eye on the people that I'm watching, you know, the two advancing and the three advancing towards them with all the weapons drawn. And, you know, if I feel a gust, obviously I'll kind of take a look up there and see if I see anything.
Okay.
But I'll just remain sort of open, and I've got my pistol out and I got my other hand on my little SMG. And I'm gonna wait to see how this plays out.
Okay. Good move.
I think that's the smart move too. I was biting my tongue that whole time not to say
Yeah, yeah. I think we all have ideas on how Floyd works after, you know, the time we've spent with him. But that is the end of that round as well.
Ooh, there we go. I was just about to say I'm about to head out.
Yep.
It's been 30 minutes.
Yep, you bet.
Thanks for sticking around watching both me and the father fucking flail blindly.
It's a hot, sticky mess.
Yeah, couldn't roll
I
a couldn't
don't
roll
know
an
what you're
8
talking
out of
about, really.
18 dice.
It's a hot, sticky, hard, flaming mess.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and the whole time I've got
I will say what a wonderful way to close out the evening. I have now reached 100K Fantas.
Woohoo!
Hey!
I'm still at 62K.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Are we back
As
on Monday night?
As always.
Monday?
As always,
Monday.
we love you, Duck. Thanks for
Duck.
keeping all of the crazy contained. That is your bit
I hope
of
you have the
business.
best weird blood orgy dreams someone
Yes.
could have.
Ever.
Agreed. And
all of the
I'm
best.
sorry I'm a part of that.
And we'll see you guys next Monday, I think. But if not, we won't. And that would suck. But that'll, probably not be the case. So, yay. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.